right. Captain's log supplemental. The Ganymede remains in orbit of Epsilon Alpha 3. The situation has become more complicated. Neither the Gorn or the Orions have any legal claim to the planet and have attempted to use the excuse of neutral space to their benefit. To make matters worse, I have learned that the Orions are holding a Federation citizen by the name of David hostage in order to exploit information from his wife on the surface. I cannot and will not sit idly by and allow these criminals to continue to bully our people. I am prepared to take action.
Very good. So then, we are going to pick back up with the away team as they make their way to the no, not that dig site. This dig site. As Lieutenant Commander Dahl, Carrick, and it is just you two out of the player characters. You have
I think.
Huh?
Sorry, go ahead. Never mind, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's just the two of you as player characters are here. The Ensign Bug guy.
I just noticed that Carrick has a new token as well.
Yes.
That is awesome. I was like,
Pakcha.
who is that guy?
Pakcha. As you have made your way to sort of the central area. It's not particularly big, this whole little area. The roof of this big structure here has collapsed over, and has just sort of collapsed over this central part here. And the commander turns to you and he says, based on our understanding, the entrance to the bunker is beneath all of this rubble. We've known about it for a while, at least in theory. Hello? Ganymede. You got everyone good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yep, I'm just listening because I'm on a ship.
Yeah, okay. It's to Carrick and Dahl. You two are the ones there.
Oh, I think I was muted. I was asking if we could clear the rubble with the transporters.
Unfortunately, we don't want to use transporters to move the rubble. We fear it might collapse the building into the bunker beneath it.
Well, then how do you recommend we clear it? Or get it through?
The the most direct method, of course, would be to, well, do it by hand. Carefully.
Well, if transporting all the rocks at once is going to prove potential instability, do we have stabilizers on hand for as we do clear it if it does start to look like it's going to collapse? And can we transport out rocks one at a time? Their content may prove valuable in figuring out more about this site and when it was built.
I'm just trying to think all that through.
Out of character, my thought is that if you're going to go digging and exploring and things, you should at least have some sort of electronic awesomeness to prevent
Yes.
collapses.
Yes.
But you'd have to get down there to put it in first, right?
Yes. We do have some equipment in order to stabilize the structure from within, but we will have to get inside first.
And you're positive this is the only way in?
Indeed, the only entrance to the structure that we have been able to locate. We have very little information on the structure itself, in fact. You will note if you make a cursory scan.
Can I get an idea of how long it's going to take to move these rocks by hand? Because manual labor is definitely not Starfleet's forte.
uh, give me a.
What are you talking about? You
Uh,
got two ensigns there.
I
give
do,
me
but still, these are large rocks.
give me a reason engineering check. Difficulty of 1.
Reason, engineering.
Can I assist?
And does the ancient technology apply?
I'm gonna. Yeah, sure. I'll allow it.
Can I assist?
I'm gonna say no because this is just
Okay.
Doll doing an off the top of her head estimate.
Can I also do that
Yeah,
separately?
by all means. I
Well,
mean, kind of eyeballing it and trying to figure out how long it's going to take, what we need. Is it even possible? Do I run the
Sure,
risk our people doing this?
sure.
Why haven't they done it yet? I mean, all the
Yep.
questions.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, I'm just wondering if there's like another way. The role I was wondering more was like if there's another way to do it, like say with phasers or stabilizers or something, so that it
Well,
doesn't.
that's reason engineering.
Yeah, okay. What was the diff? 2?
Just one.
Oh,
Well, I got all ones across the board. That is success,
Uh,
yes?
Where'd you get that third die from? Did you give me a threat?
Special. Oh, third die. Well, you take one off. I guess I still had 3 from the last time.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So 1 momentum. Okay. So 1 momentum is on the board. You figure that it would take about 10 hours to clear away all that rubble. But for each of you that assists, it will cut off another hour.
Okay.
was I able to glean any way to expedite the process using
Uh,
stabilizers and phasers and such? Or something along.
they already have equipment. Like they've set up equipment around here to work on it. It's just it's gonna take. There is gonna be some manual labor involved, whether that be just moving some rocks onto grab sleds to move them off to the side, and there
Oh,
is still gonna be some lifting.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, yes, uh, as in you guys don't have the momentum needed to cut that down anymore.
Gotcha.
Is
That's
the
fair.
is the short answer to that. Um,
Well, guess we better get to work.
I'm gonna say I will share that, my findings about how long it'll take, about roughly how much manpower we need, and hey, roll up my sleeves and get to it too.
I suggest that I beam down my security team to assist.
okay.
I would
That'll
like to
make it
leave
go
one.
faster, right?
I would like to leave one at tactical.
So this is a different thing from the crew support. This is something that the security officer has. His special ability is
Okay.
security team. So he can just have a security team.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
How many people are in that?
uh, the way I've seen it, so the
What
way
are you?
the way
Sorry, go
mechanic
ahead.
the way mechanically I rule it, and I'm doing it the same way my game master rules it, is the security team is two security officers because if you're going down in an away team, the sort of the standard security complement for an away team is two security officers. Two red
Okay.
shirts for you to throw at a problem to realize.
Perfect.
So, okay, now what is gonna have to happen though is the whoever's on the transporters up there is gonna have to make a check. Yes. So here's how this works. It is going to be a
Would Karak be letting me know of his plan because our shields are up?
Yeah. Well, I'd have to beam or contact the ship to
yeah.
Okay.
request that.
Okay, so yeah, okay. Just making sure because I will lower shields to do a transport.
Okay. Just note the signal does come in a little shaky. Looks like the ion storm is about to start rolling in.
Is this all happening before or after the security guards are knocked out last session?
We're getting to that.
Okay, make sure.
Um, uh, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to find where the actual difficulty of this is. Okay. Okay. Oh, for God's sake. It's going to be Control Engineering Difficulty 4, assisted by the ship's Sensors Engineering. Because she's doing it from the transporter room, the difficulty goes down by 1, and because you guys have the advanced sensors, it goes down 1 again. So it's Control Engineering Difficulty 2, assisted by the ship's Sensors Engineering.
Who's rolling for
I think
hacks?
I think we let Grak roll for the ship.
Yeah, let Grack roll for the ship.
Okay, what am I rolling here?
Sensors Engineering.
Sensor engineering. Sensor engineering.
Well, we probably want to buy a die because he said it was.
You gotta call that before you roll. So you do make it though. So I have a when I looked at it, it wouldn't have mattered. You didn't roll low enough for the focus to come into play. So,
Yeah, that's why I was asking who was gonna roll for him, so that I could say maybe we might want to buy a die. Oh well.
yeah. A token for this. I'm gonna have to put together a proper token for these generic tactical folk. But for the time being, these'll do.
2 momentum. All right.
But they're stand-ins for tactical officers that I do not have. And furthermore, the way I rule these is that these officers don't function in combat as active combatants. What they do is on a given round, you can decide whether or not they're going to make your test easier or their test harder. Are they fighting? Are they fighting defensively or offensively?
That's cool.
So that's how I've seen it ruled, and I agree with that method. So now with 4 of you, it's only going to take 6 hours.
Is the ion storm going to pose a threat to us out here?
Eric looks at you and says, the ion storm should probably be hitting in just about then. If we work quickly, we should be able to get inside before the storm hits.
Okay. Very well, let us begin.
So maybe, I'd say 15 minutes after you guys all start in working on this big pile, that's when the captain gets the notification from the planet's surface. Or actually, that's when let's play this out. Going back to the actual dig site. You note, Doctor, you saw what happened.
I'll use my intercoms to contact Commander Kara, and I guess would I also be talking to Captain Jack Holloway with this one, or just would I notify Captain, or just go to Commander and she can?
Well, it's more. Yeah, you need to decide who you're gonna comm link to. Are you gonna
Do multiple people once, right?
Did they ever do that in the show? I don't think they ever did. Which is weird. You'd think you'd be able to.
Like is there like everyone who's within certain contacting distance, whatever?
Yeah, you could probably hail both of them at the same time.
Okay.
Captain, Commander Dahl. So, yep.
This is Dr. Dalacroix. The Gorn have attacked our men on the ground. They are unconscious. I'm attending to them now.
What's your status, Doctor?
What
Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, what can one do for an unconscious victim for Star Trek?
Give me a daring medicine difficulty of 1.
Who did he comm again?
Both of them. I say he can.
The first officer and the captain?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There you go. You generate another momentum. If you spend that momentum you generated, you can. Wait, no, never mind. So then make another daring medicine difficulty 1 check to get the other one.
What? Sorry. What am I spending?
Well, never mind. I
Okay.
corrected myself.
I'm fine, Commander. They went north, kind of in your general direction. I'm not sure if they went straight to you, but just be advised. Also, I think the Orion are in pursuit of the primitive life forms I've sent the files for. If you can possibly get a lock on their position, maybe we can find out more about them.
Acknowledged, Doctor. Stay safe and keep us posted.
Will do.
So I got the notice that they made an aggressive attack against my people.
That is correct.
Good.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Then I would like to calm Lieutenant Grack, and I'm going to tell him apprehend the 2 in the shuttle. That's an order.
Okay,
I
will do.
would also like the person that's running Kara's station on the bridge to try and scan and try to pinpoint the other 2 Gorn biosigns, and I want to beam them directly to the brig.
Awesome, because that would be what I would be asking you to do anyway. Yay!
So, first we are going to resolve things with Grack and...
Yeah, Grelick will help too, even though that's not his forte.
Get him, Grack. He's been waiting for this.
Which is great because I'm not really a dedicated combat character at all. I'm just a big scary monster.
Yeah. Show them what happens when they mess with a well-coiffed, whatever.
And the
your
only reason
species
why
is called.
the only reason I ordered him is because I know that he's the one watching the Gorn. And I know
No, it makes
Karak's
perfect
like
sense.
And
away.
they walked back into their ship, right? That we were sitting outside. Okay.
In the words of Joan of Arc from the Extra History series, get him. Get him. All right, Grack. So you
Do I
start
know
making...
Grack is doing this?
Yeah, you would have heard the
Yeah.
captain make that command over comms.
Okay, I'm going to contact Lieutenant Grack and use my command awesome powers to give him the determination point that he needs to succeed.
Well, I mean, he already has he still has his point of determination.
Yeah, I haven't
Okay.
used it yet. We get my ship. Well, okay, so I'm sitting up by the landing pad, right? Oh, where's my?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
Exos
okay.
can Exos do that also?
No, actually. Oh, so yeah, actually, that's the thing to note, Doll. So
Yeah.
that's not what you can do. Only the captain can do that.
Okay.
I was about to say, man,
then
that'd be
what is
awesome
it
if
that
she
I
could do it too.
But you
I was
can
gonna
direct,
say, then
though.
what can I do? Because if you told me I could do something with that.
Yeah. Well, the question is, do you
I have
Do
a
you-
cheat sheet.
Yeah,
find it.
yeah. I was then going to say, did you pick the science officer ability or the command ability for this week?
Command ability for further notice because of the thing that you told me that I could do to help people with their roles
Yes.
once
Yeah,
per
it's
whatever.
called
And
direct.
that's super important.
So-
You
so-
give them a pep talk and
Oh.
they're good to go.
Okay, so
That
what
thing?
what that is it's mainly used in combat. Is basically you get to assist them. You get to tell them to make a task. They do it, and you get to assist them. It's
the direct action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Probably not super applicable here.
right.
Okay, no, he's
It-
not
it-
in the same space.
Yeah, it's mainly something that comes up in it's mainly a combat thing.
Okay.
It's usually like you're in the middle of a ship fight and the security officer fires the phasers and then the captain says, "Hey, I want you to do that again." Security officer, fire the phasers again. So
And then you keep the initiative and you have the first officer say the same thing.
yeah,
Yeah, get 'em.
It's so broken. Oh, it's so broken. I've done it before. It's so broken. Anyway, yeah. So you walk out, and as you do, the Gorn steps out, and he says, "Can we assist you, Starfleet?"
Yes, I was just looking to take a picture. Just look right here, and I'll fire my phaser at him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and Grelick, by the way, Grelick is drawing his phaser too.
Yep.
What happened to the cool map that had the ships on it in the shuttles?
Smile.
You're not on the map, so you can't see it.
Oh, there it
Smile
is.
for camera, wait for flash.
I was gonna take the ensign's other phaser send them both to area and go to town, but he came out and said hello.
So then the hang on, I have. Let's.
The thing is, I think my sheet has the wrong phaser on it, which is okay.
Is this the one I want? No, that's not the one I want. No.
I'm getting D&D vibes from that because I use that song when I play D&D a lot.
Okay. So if you're gonna fire your phaser, you're at medium range, so that's good. Give me a control security difficulty of 2 check. Feel free to spend some momentum if you got it.
Do we have any momentum?
Yeah,
We have 2.
Oh, then I will buy a dice or die.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my sheet has the wrong phaser, but that's okay. I think it just came when I built them. Okay, and pow.
Nice. You generate a momentum, and that is wrong. You should not have those numbers under your weapons. It should be that and that, because you only have a phaser type 1, I guess.
That's
Yeah,
weird. I thought senior officers had a phaser type 2.
It's because when I built him, it's like he was like a lieutenant, so they gave him the crappier gun. But then I'm bridge crew, so I'm supposed to get a better gun.
I thought away missions everybody got a type 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
somehow I have the good gun too, and I didn't know about that either.
yeah,
I mean,
okay,
Grellick doesn't have a good phaser.
Because I know the type 2 is also not hidden,
Yeah.
so I'll take that out as well.
Yeah, so I made the adjustment to your character sheet. So I had to subtract your security score because the sheet automatically re-adds it back in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the character generator tells you how many dice you roll flat out, whereas in this sheet it expects you to put down the base damage of the weapon, and then the sheet will do the math.
Okay, cool.
So you generated a momentum, you got the momentum back. Roll your phaser damage.
Okay, and can I buy more damage with the momentum?
There are a couple things you can do with the momentum. I'll tell you what those things are once you roll.
Okay. I've actually never done damage for him. What'd I do?
So on your sheet, you see the weapons phaser type 1.
Yes.
See the little Starfleet icon next to it? Next to the damage number?
Okay.
Click on that. There you go. That is resistance. That is 3 stress. If you spend that momentum you generated, you can get piercing and ignore that to resistance.
Let's do that.
Because
Yes, do it.
Because I'll let you know, 5 resistance is what you need to deal an injury.
So we'll give it piercing.
Yeah, give it piercing, and I actually do not have the momentum to fight that.
Yay, we done good.
Man. As with one clean phaser shot, you hit the Gorn. And this Gorn is gonna try and shoot you.
You killed Bob.
Oof. And he pulls out a disruptor. He pulls out a disruptor pistol that has a sort of similar. The metal of the blaster is similar in coloration to the shuttle next to him. But it goes wide and slams into the building behind you. Now it is. What's its turn?
He has a name. It is Grelic.
Grelic's turn. There are a lot of names I have to keep straight, guys, okay? Being a game master is hard. Why
His name was Grelic Paulson.
Okay, so quick question because it's been a long time since I've done any combat. To prepare an action or to prepare is like that's a minor action. How do you do a minor action and then a task, or how does that work? You can do that.
Yeah, basically you have a move, a minor action, and an action.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, so he's going to use his minor action to charge his phaser.
Okay.
I'm gonna spin that momentum if that's okay with everybody. To get a third die because Grelic is not a combatant.
Control security difficulty 2.
Right. Pew.
Yep, you hit.
Okay. And then I'm going to use the charge ability to do piercing 2.
Okey-doke, roll your damage. Yeah. The phaser shot slams into the Gorn. He is not a happy Gorn. And now it has actually so end of the round, loose back around, it's actually their turn again because the starting side switches between rounds. I think it's based on who went last. Yeah. There we go. As this Gorn is going to run forward and try to hit Grak. So this is going to be Daring Security opposed. So Grak, you roll me your Daring Security.
Okay. And I have hand-to-hand combat focus, so that's going to kick in then?
Yes, it is. Oof. That is even. That breaks even. But I believe
whoever generate this actually happened the other night to us. Whoever generate more momentum is the winner. If that's tie, the active person wins.
Yeah, which is what I was gonna say. Which makes it the Gorn.
Yep.
Because you both generated the exact same amount. So Gorn is gonna be able to whap you. He's got.
Ouch.
And that is actually going to knock you to the ground.
Gorn slap.
Yep. We're having a classic Gorn brawl with
Oh boy.
That's awesome.
He is not ready for the patented Kirk double fist that's about to hit him.
Yeah, there's only one way to defeat a Gorn, and that's with a karate chop to the neck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're having a fight between a Gorn and a Lurian. This is awesome. Now it is back to you guys.
So would that be Grak then? Or would that be Grelic?
Whoever wants to go.
Yeah, whoever wants to go. It's narrative.
Well, since Grak just got pummeled, I think he should try to fight back.
Sure, sorry. So basically I want to obviously stand up and whack him back.
Yeah, so that's going to be your movement to get back up. Which is fine. And then you're going to whack him again?
Yep.
Okay. You want to give me some threat?
Sure, yeah, why not?
I will spend said threat.
That's why not.
The first one's already knocked out, right?
Actually, no. I'm just gonna take the threat. You know what? I'm just gonna take it. I need the threat. Yeah, the first one's already knocked out.
Listen here, you don't need a threat.
Yes, I do.
Actually, can I use my determination? And we'll use the value, no points for second place.
Ooh, yeah, I will take that. So, if you want to do that instead of giving me the threat.
Yes, please.
Okay. So you already have 2 successes.
And then we do...
That is 3 hits versus 2. You win. So
All right.
on your sheet, now roll your unarmed.
Pommel him, Drek.
That is only you generated 1 momentum, but you have only dealt 1 stress.
Okay.
Because resistance. So
And there would be no point in spending anything to give a piercing. Actually, you can't do it with unarmed, can you?
You can. You can spend momentum to overcome resistance.
Sure, why not? He's pretty mad.
Bust out those Lorien claws.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give him a good old punch. And now it is Grelic.
Okay. Am I still at medium?
You are not. You are.
Okay. So what does that do in terms of phaser?
It makes it more difficult.
Grr. Okay, I'm gonna move
Okay, where are you moving to?
back here.
Yes, that will put you in medium.
So that would have been my minor. So I can't charge my phaser. Urgh. All right, I'm gonna shoot him. Pew.
No, nat 1. Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Pew.
That does nothing.
Yeah, I would have charged it, but I had to move because he ran up to hit my Lurian. I don't appreciate that.
As the phaser hits him, but it lances off of a metal bit of armor on its shoulder. As he tries to take another swipe at, as now it's back to the top of the round again, he tries to take another hit at Crack, daring security opposed. Oh! You generate 2 momentum.
Oh, yes. Did you do the Starfleet like Captain Kirk like double hand smack to the back?
I was gonna say.
Of course, did you not see the video? That's exactly how you take out Gorn.
Yeah, that's like the only way to take out Gorn.
But as a Lurian, I love it. Okay, you're unarmed.
Oh, I thought it was just defense. I actually hit 2 damage. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's how these
Bang.
work. Is if you overcome that's the risk of doing melee. Is that it's opposed, so it's really good if you can get in melee against someone who's not security.
Yeah,
Or,
that would be good.
or God forbid, a Vulcan science officer. Don't get anywhere near those guys. They'll kill you.
Yep, so that is currently only how much?
I gotta find a combat cheat sheet to know what the heck I can spin with my momentum. That's what I gotta find.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I've got some cheat sheets. I will have them in for next week.
Awesome.
So you're currently only dealing one. Sorry, not one. You're dealing 2 stress. So, tried to hit the pipe. Very good. Yeah, he tried to get at your windpipe, but you threw his arm off and gave him a double-handed punch. Currently, you're only dealing 2 stress to him. Do you want to spend one? You want to spend a momentum to get piercing?
Sure, yeah.
And that actually
Do
feels
it.
perfect. What?
Oh, I said do it.
I gotta get me a batleth.
And that
I just muted on accident.
and that actually fills his stress track. So, Crack, how you wanna wreck him?
Obviously the patented Starfleet double fist right to the chin.
And the Gorn goes spiraling, and whacks against the side of the shuttle and goes down.
Good job, Grack.
Ah,
You just got yourself a new shuttle.
That's what this bad boy can do.
you gonna check the shuttle?
No, I'm gonna grab the 2 Gorn, and inform security. We got 2 more to beam up into the brig. And then I'm gonna steal their shuttle.
Ah!
Lovely.
Totally use
Actually-
their shuttle to like get onto their ship.
I'm sure there's useful information that Starfleet could use on site on this shuttle.
Perhaps. Are you gonna go and investigate that shuttle?
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome.
Grelick, by the way, is going to keep his phaser trained on these 2 until they're beamed up.
Okay. Okay. What are you gonna try and do while in the shuttle?
Basically, any information that about the shuttle and like this basic specs. I'm sure Starfleet may have it, but I'll still send it up to our ship just so they know what this thing's capable of. And then I'll start looking over security logs, any communications to and from the mothership that this thing may have had.
Very good. Give me a daring security. Give me a daring security difficulty 2 roll
Okay.
to crack their uh to crack their computers. Nice. So you're able to get into some of their records, and it would appear actually I'll hang on. Hang on.
The password is always the best password. What are you talking about, Corn?
It's swordfish. It's always swordfish. I'm
No,
gonna send you
it
something.
it is swordfish password.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the same as my luggage.
God. There you go, Greg. I sent you a DM with some info.
Okay. Okay, so I'll let them. I'll let the captain know. It looks like the Gorn have been they've been monitoring the Orion transmissions. Mostly they think they've been trying to stop piracy, but really the transmission just tipped them off about this place, and now they're here to also try to lay a claim.
Good work, Lieutenant. So can we get a lock on these two that they knocked out and transport to the brig?
If you could if you could have your transporter operator make me a control engineering difficulty 2.
Somebody roll for that.
If you want to beam them directly to the brig, though, that'll be difficulty 3. You
And
could just
buy a dice.
You could just
Well, yeah. Let's beam them aboard the ship because they're unconscious.
yes, and there will be a security team.
Yeah,
You can send down a security team.
Still, I would say hacks buy a dice. Is this assisted by the ship?
Yes, sensors engineering.
Jeez.
Oh.
I mean, oh.
Yeah. So, you generate 4 momentum.
Ooh. Stupid Gorn.
Yes.
And then I still would like the person at Kara's station to try to scan the planet for other Gorn signatures, and those I want to beam directly to the brig. They have to lock onto them first.
Hang on a second. I am trying to. There we go. This is gonna be. See if they can do it. No, I'm still gonna say there isn't even a role for this. Captain, with the storm moving in, we're not able to get a clear sensor reading. We're picking up a number of reptilianoid life signs on the planet's surface. The Gorn could be any number of them.
I did send in the scan of those people.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
that's
if
true.
that helps.
That's my fun way of flavoring the fact that you can't pick them out.
Boo. Okay.
That's a no.
I also, while I have the person on the scanners, I also want to scan the Orion ship to see if there's any human life signs.
That you can do. Give me a whoever's at sensors. Give me a reason science difficulty of 3 assisted by the ship's sensors sign. So it's
was there any supporting characters made for science?
Not yet.
Womp womp.
So
dang it.
Exocom science officer.
No.
No.
Oh no.
I will beam it into space, and then once it's in space, I will fire torpedoes and phasers on it.
But we could call it Alexa.
No.
Yep.
It will be nothing more than space dust when I'm done with it.
Oh dear.
Man, the captain really hates that exocomp.
I really hate that exocomp.
Yep. Well. Yep.
I think
So,
the
I don't
doctor's
know.
making medical personnel, and Kara is making the.
Science. Yeah.
So
It's,
since there wasn't a supporting character made, do you want just anybody to roll for that then? How do you want to do that?
I'm not sure because you need someone to roll for it, and you might just have to quickly throw together a science officer
Well,
to do the job.
Can you make or can you add some 2 people for science?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
we
there's
don't
not any
have
characters
access
to
to
be.
supporting characters.
She should have access to her own science
Yeah,
officer.
yeah,
So
but we don't.
There's no
yeah.
science under
Hang on.
supporting character.
Hang on, I'm working on it. I'm
happy
I'm sorry
to,
I threw a wrench in your plan, but I hate all of these criminals, and if they have one of my people, I want to know about it.
I'm
Yeah.
happy to quickly bash out a science guy for scanning, and then Kara can go in and flavor it however she likes, if you want.
And there you go. Okay.
I'm pretty fast at that.
You should have a bunch of. You should all be able to see the various support characters now.
Yep.
Yeah. So. Yeah. And basically, as soon as, more or less, just as soon as you know, just let us know what the reason science score is going to be, and we can roll from there.
2 focuses. One is computers. The next 2.
What's
I'm
the
assuming
roll?
computers would cover sensors.
No, sensors is its own focus.
Okay.
Yeah, so the total
focus?
number is 14.
Okay, so the number is 14. Okay, so you can roll off that then. Just
Okay.
roll some d20s.
You
Buy
can,
a die.
yeah, you can use that momentum.
Okay. So.
Wow.
Oof.
That was a roll.
And the ship might still. The ship might still win the day for you, but there will be a complication.
The captain could always give a value or a determination.
Oh, can I give a value for this?
You can give your determination. The problem is, as a new NPC, they have no value.
That's okay.
Right.
No, but can I give a value?
No, you can't.
So they can't spend the determination to reroll?
No, they can't because they don't have any values yet. That's
Okay.
the. So technically, they have a point of determination. They just have no values that they can play onto.
What a directive? Can they use a directive?
I'm gonna say no in this case. There's no directive in this mission. But let's see what the ship rolls first, because you might still succeed. There just might be a complication on the table.
Somebody roll for the ship. I rolled last time.
Sensors science. Okay, you do succeed. So I'm just going to take that complication as threat.
That's fair.
So it would appear that there are no human life signs aboard.
Okay, so either they were lying about capturing David or they're holding him somewhere else. Okay. Okay. As soon as I have those Gorn, I'm going to raise shields, by the way.
Yep. That is totally fine. So Doctor and Wygo and the security chief for the outpost here. What's your plan?
Can I give an order to them
Yeah.
if they're conscious? Okay, good. Go find those Gorn and apprehend them.
Understood. Meanwhile, we pick up. A couple more hours pass as the security teams scour the jungle. We're gonna pick back up at the inner dig site, where it's taken a bit of doing, but there you go. Incredible. Uh, Hello?
Did Wygo want me to come with, or does he want to take the other security officer and go take care of that?
That's something that's gonna be happening sort of off screen.
I think he's waiting for Karak and Kara to do something because they're the only main characters in this scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I was finishing the NPC.
So
Yep.
there's a just FYI. There's some rules about how to make the NPCs. Um, they have a certain number of attribute points and discipline points, and they can only be at a certain level.
Yeah.
I just used the little link that was given to me and hit supporting character, and it doesn't let you do much.
Yeah, they're a lot more limited than
Yep.
regular characters.
They should be. They're your supporting staff.
Yeah. They get better though. The more you use them, the better they get, and eventually you can end up with someone like Chief O'Brien.
Yeah, they just don't. They can't have like an attribute of an 11 or anything like that.
Yeah.
Good.
So then,
So we've cleared the rubble?
yes, you have.
Awesome. And we are ready to go put stabilizers in and go explore?
That you are. That you
Awesome.
are. Looks like a very narrow passage. We'll have to enter one at a time, single file.
Well, I volunteer to go first, just in case. How would we like to do rank and file behind us?
Maybe we should scan for any life forms down there first before entering.
That's called the pulse grenade.
Sure. Kara, if you want, you can give me a reason science check.
Sure. I can ask and scan at the same time.
Yes.
Do-
Difficulty 2.
Reason and science, you said?
Yep.
And complication range 1 or 2?
Just 1. The default is
one?
always 1.
Okay. Focus applicable here?
What are your focuses?
Xenobiology, team dynamics, botany, emergency medicine, telepathy, and ancient technology.
Ancient technology, I'll take.
Okay.
Yay, science nerd.
There you go. That is the 2 successes. The 2 successes you need.
Yay!
Uh, yeah, it's actually not a super large structure inside, but you're not picking up any life signs. A lot of weird energy readings, though, but you already knew that.
Yeah, well, they did call it a power source, and it's not the first time I've come face to face with ancient technology of strangeness, so. Obviously, this isn't her find, though, so she's looking at the other Federation folks who are here doing the dig site. Who wants the honors of coming after me?
I'll follow along behind you.
Okay.
Tavik says.
And is Carrick with me?
Yard.
Awesome. Kara looks at Carrick questioningly.
Raises an eyebrow.
Do you want to come with? Do you want to stay here?
That's a good question. Well, I'll post the 2 security guys outside. My security team, and then I'll
Yes.
go in. Alright, she'll come with you.
Kido?
Kara's gonna pull out her phaser, just in case. Just because you don't read life signs doesn't mean there isn't something strange down there, so might as well.
Down. And then the 2 other science officers follow in behind. Now going to enter a new map. Nope, that's not the one I want. I think this is the one I want. Yeah, that's the one I want. So yeah, the inside of this bunker isn't probably as large as many of you probably figured it would be. You sort of hear this low hum and a feeling of electricity in the atmosphere.
I definitely want to scan, even if it means I needed to put my phaser away.
Yeah, you're getting energy readings from further in, like powerful energy readings.
Is it still safe?
Yeah?
Okay, I guess we keep going in. As long as I'm confident it's not like radioactive and going to kill us all.
So, moving onward, you all are able to get yourselves to sort of this chamber here. So yeah, the room is dark, except for a light surrounding a circular control panel on the wall adjacent to this sort of cylindrical device in the middle of the room. Large cylindrical object right here in the middle of the room. So there's a light on there's a light on a control panel that, not depicted here.
Is there any other way in and out of the room besides the one we just came through?
Nope.
Awesome. Can I take a minute and study this and try and figure out how it works so that we can successfully either acquire it, take it, or disable it so that we can take it with us for further study without having anybody die horribly?
So, I assume you're gonna go up to that little terminal thing?
Probably the terminal. I think it looks like it's to the south. Terminal
Here.
around it. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, right there. And so, when you step into the light in front of the terminal, a number of view screens activate on the other walls here. So, it's that one there, that one there, that one there. They light up. And they contain what look like readouts for various sections of the city, of this, ancient city. And when they activate, so does a light that's probably some kind of an alert warning. Probably activating some ancient security system, but it's long since decayed, so it's not really working properly. And now that you're closer, looking down at your tricorder, you're getting more proper energy readings off of this thing. Lieutenant Commander, this thing is putting off the energy equivalent of a Galaxy-class starship.
Wow.
Oh my.
I definitely want to bring back to the ship.
Yeah.
But it's still
wonder-
safe for me to be this close? Because, warp
Yeah.
engines aren't exactly safe.
Yeah, and well, here's the odd thing. It looks like I almost want to comedically describe it as it looks like a battery, like a big old battery with like two terminals on it.
Huh. Well,
But
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But it's old and made of like incredibly advanced looking alien tech, but the general shape and form of it is very reminiscent of old Earth batteries, old chemical batteries with the positive and negative terminals on them.
Can I figure out how to safely remove it?
As Topic walks in and says, I wonder if we can safely remove it. Give me an insight engineering task.
Well, I'm not an engineer, I'm a science officer.
I can help with that.
I was gonna say, can I get a second opinion?
Yep.
I do have team dynamics focus. Can I assist somebody else in the role?
Yes,
Yeah, I can make the roll.
Awesome. Jarek. She beckons you over.
Sure. I'll take a look.
Okay.
I assume, does my interrogation focus apply?
No.
How about, first aid? Martial
I
arts?
have ancient
No.
technology, and I have
Are you
team dynamics.
punching it?
I'm gonna punch it loose.
No, yeah.
Nah, nothing could go wrong with that.
So this is definitely my focus, but I am lacking in the engineering department.
I've got 13. What do you got? in insight
I have
engineering.
11. My insight is good. My engineering is only 1.
I'll buy a die with threat.
I will gladly accept.
I don't like that you did that.
It's gonna be okay.
And
Okay.
what can I do to assist?
Just roll
Just straight up
task roll 1, and then focus used yes.
Yes, because you do have a focus. Oof.
Aw.
Nope.
What was the difficulty?
It's too bad I can't use reason in science.
I don't
Or
think
even
I asked what the
insight in
difficulty
science.
was. Was it 2?
It's difficulty 3, so that
Oh.
unfortunately is not enough. However, I will say that you can get an assist. I will also say, however, that let me see who's gonna do it.
I was just gonna say I can re-roll. I would have spent a determination or something, or bought another die if I had known.
Well, first things first, you are gonna get another assist.
Okay.
I also have determination. Get it right the first time. Sometimes there isn't a second time.
You're actually gonna get an assist from Commander Topic.
Okay.
Some people used their determination last game. I don't remember who did.
That is actually the third success that you need.
Yay! Oh yeah, I forgot that you don't get determination back.
Right. Yeah, that only
that's the next
resets.
session.
That resets between adventures.
Well, not
Yeah,
blowing
I gotta-
yourself up by getting the battery out is a good idea. So
I would-
it's worthy.
I would tell Mag that in the Yamato game, but I don't really want him to know.
So yeah. So
Fair
yes,
enough.
the two of you working together in sort of your Vulcan logic, you actually figure that you actually figure looking around, these terminals have interfaces that look like they were probably designed to be used by the native Alphans or some species very similar to them, just because of the way that the interfaces are built. Furthermore, the walls seem to be built to be extremely energy absorbent. Could probably withstand damage from phasers, and other such weapons. So yeah, the trick is gonna be modifying the internal sensors here to recognize other races as the race that is supposed to be in here.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
What
Could I
does it
figure
look
out how
like?
to do that?
Huh?
Could I figure out
What
how
is
to do
this?
that with science?
So you've basically figured out how to do it. Now it's actually doing it with yet another insight engineering task difficulty of 3. Actually, I'm going to make that control engineering difficulty 3.
I'm better at that.
I will assist.
I think Kara also still has her determination too.
I do. But I'm just
Hmm.
assisting here.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty is 3, although Kara already got you a success. I don't think you guys have any more momentum. Right.
We
We
don't.
have one.
Oh, you do?
I'll buy a die with momentum.
Oof.
I'll
Okay, so you have a... Yeah, that is a complication on the board.
How many does that guy get a success?
That guy... Yes, that is a success. So that is 1 momentum gain.
Yeah, I can re-roll the 0, but
I think that's probably a good idea since you're messing with a very powerful energy source that might vaporize you if you don't.
I'll blow a determination precise to a fault. I don't make mistakes like that.
Yeah, that works.
There you go. Hey, we get another momentum.
You do. As the
So I had to type my question because I didn't want to interrupt, but what does this thing do exactly?
Looks like
as
it used to power the city.
but right now there really isn't a city to power.
So what could it be used for?
Not giving to the Gorn or the Orions, that's for sure.
No, because they probably want to use it to power weapons.
Yep. So we'll take it back for science.
So yes, it's at this point that the chamber goes a bit dark as the anti-intruder systems appear to have deactivated, and the clamps at the bottom of the power source disengage.
Yay, success.
However, I am spending 2 threats.
Stop it.
Stop it. As entering this room. Hang on. I gotta move a couple things. This is how I want to do this. As quickly entering this room.
Oh, it's a few friendly Gorn. They
Yeah,
seem
I
just a
assume they
few
would come
friendly
after
Gorn.
us.
Thank you for doing all the heavy lifting.
You're
I
welcome,
Can I
will-
just
White
shoot them
Angle
before they
Sun.
start talking? Because I
Yeah,
don't want to deal with
that's
them.
what I was saying.
Don't even let
Wait.
them talk.
God damn it! Let me read my block text.
All right.
We caught him monologuing. Go get him.
They don't get to talk, the little criminal scum.
Thank you.
That
for
is
doing...
why I asked. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Thank you for doing all the heavy lifting. I will make sure to tell my superiors how helpful the Federation has been in our retrieval of this device. It is too bad that you yourselves shall now become a curiosity for future archaeologists. And at that moment, from behind you, you hear another sound.
Okay, what?
Gosh dang it.
It's an Orion standoff.
Boo.
Where are all these guys hiding?
And how
As-
do their transporters work when ours don't?
Orion Tech.
Thank you for disabling the power source with the security systems inactive. We were finally able to cut through the interference the energy signal was causing. Tulum says, stepping forward. Actually, it's supposed to be him there. But I'm afraid we will be taking the device Gorn.
Feel like I'm getting suggestions from the sky.
Subspace communication, I don't know.
Are they done monologuing? Can we shoot them now?
Yes.
I mean, Kara's not just gonna stand here patiently waiting for them to finish talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither
they're
is
done.
It's Star Trek. You damn well will wait for them to be done talking.
neither is the security.
True.
So,
Yeah.
out of character questions, is
Yeah.
the device loose, finally?
Yes.
Is it in somebody's possession yet?
No, it is not.
Cool. And do we have a way to cut through the now that there's no interference down here, do we know if transporters work yet or not?
Don't know that.
The Orions literally just beamed in there.
No.
But do we have a transporter on our side, planet side, that we can use? Oh, what's Carrick's question?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe I might have accidentally muted myself. All right. So my question is, how was I able to release the security mechanism?
You were able to do it with the terminals. There was a terminal here, and you were able to release it with that after you all worked together and at the various terminals.
Okay. So can I just, since I just released it, can I just put it back, like put the clamps back on?
I mean, you could. That would be your action.
Yeah, would it be easier than last time since I was the one who turned it off?
I'd say there wouldn't even be a check for it now that you figured out how to do it.
I think that's fine. Unless somebody's gonna try to stop me, like Kara.
What's up?
He wants to re-engage the lock.
Yeah. And make it harder to take off with it?
Yeah, basically, they were like, "Thanks for doing all the heavy lifting." I'm like, "You're welcome." Click, clamp.
I'm good with that, as long as it makes it so that if we can't take off with it, nobody else should be able to take off with it. I'm cool with locking it back down. We know we did it once. We can do it again later when we're not being, standoff shot at.
I agree, but can I do that while they're monologuing?
Yes,
So
hopefully
actually,
so.
yeah. So if you're gonna do while they're monologuing, so actually, here's how I'm gonna do this. I need you to make me a control security check, difficulty of 2.
Okay. What's this for?
To do it without them noticing.
Can I assist?
No.
Okay.
Do I have any focuses that apply?
Let me look. I'm gonna say no.
Okay. I'll buy a die with momentum. No, I'm gonna buy it with threat because you can't do much with one threat.
Don't tempt him, Jesus.
Oh, I can't, can I?
What was the difficulty?
2.
Okay. So I succeeded at doing that while they were talking without them noticing, I guess. But there was a complication. Maybe now it's harder to release.
That could be.
Hang on. Where is it? I'm gonna say that you do it, but but in doing so, at the very last moment, one of them, like, they spot you do it at the very last second, and that enables them to take the initiative in what is now going to be the ensuing combat.
Oh, can I swift action? Or was I not in combat before this?
You were not in combat before. That was like your last thing you got to do before combat begins.
Worth it.
They were monologuing and you hit a button.
Yeah. And now it's combat, and as a complication, they get to go first.
Okay, and where am I? You said the terminal's here?
Yeah, so I'll put you there. Oh, damn it! This Orion says, and he is going to swing at you.
I'm the only one that knows how to deactivate this thing. He's gonna try to knock me out?
I did not say he was a particularly smart Orion.
Yeah, he kind of looks like he got hit over the head a few times as a child.
So
He ate some paint chips.
No. Oh no.
Is his name Lenny, by chance?
Rabbits. The rabbits. Hang on. That's gonna. Where's my combat music?
Is it like a pose? Is it an opposed roll or for hand to hand, or is it a?
Yeah. So it is opposed daring security.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a threat for a third die.
Well, I'm gonna spend a momentum for 1 die.
Yeah, do it.
Where are my?
Let me know when I can pull Commander Hacks.
Okay. Daring security. Ugh. Do I have any?
I really gotta get bold security.
Oh, hot damn. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any focuses, so that's 1, 2, 3. I think he succeeds.
How did the tie things work again?
It's whoever. If they both generate the same amount of momentum, it's whoever is actively attacking.
Oh, okay.
So unfortunately, that means he hits you. That's gonna be 3. As he tries to hit you with an unarmed strike. Oh, actually, wait, you might not have beat him. Because oh, no, he did. He did win. I don't have to...
This is like a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, no, I definitely got it. That is 2 stress, and it will knock you down.
What's my resistance?
You don't have any.
Oh.
Not everyone has resistance.
We're wearing t-shirts.
Yeah. And knock down 2 stress on your character sheet. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, back to you guys.
Okay, I want to go. Unless someone objects.
Go for it.
I'm going to... Can I try to kick this guy from the position I'm in?
You can. It's going to be more difficult because you're still on the ground. You could spend a minor to stand up.
How much more difficult?
Kick his feet out from underneath him.
Sweep the legs.
That's what I'm trying to... That's what I'm trying to do.
The difficulty will go up by 1. So it will be a difficulty 1 check, but it basically means he already has a free hit on you.
So if he's on the ground, is he out of the way? Can I fire phaser at the guy who just tried to punch him?
You could.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, I'm not the world's best combat character. I'm not built for it. So whatever you want to do, let me know. I will back you up.
Didn't he have 2 security detail with him, by the way?
Yes, he did.
Except I spent 2 threat, and for some reason, they weren't particularly good at standing up against a group of 3 Gorn.
Oh, that is a thing.
Oh, they just stood outside? What a bunch of losers.
I had them guard the entrance, and they didn't tell me anything was going on. So
Yeah. Well,
They might not have had time.
Well, that's why I spent 2 threat.
yeah, I'll just I don't know. Is it like an increased difficulty to like combat tackle this guy?
From the ground, yes, unless you want to spend a minor action and stand up.
All right.
which
I'm just trying to do cool stuff. I'll just stand up and hit him.
Sure thing. Okie doke.
I'll buy a die with momentum.
Okay, I'm not gonna buy any die. That's 2 hits, you generate 2 momentum. So you spent 1, so Captain only gets 1. Roll your unarmed... let me make sure it's set in there properly. That unarmed should be 1.
So what does martial artist do?
2. Oh, you have the martial artist talent?
It adds intense.
So yeah, it overcomes. You know how you have like little effect things?
Yep.
Basically, when you roll an effect, if you have any special things on your attack, that's when they trigger on effects. In your case, intense, it overcomes resistance every time you roll an effect.
Okay, so it's just 1 die for the attack plus my security, which is a good.
Yeah, so click on the little Starfleet thing. Oh damn.
That is an awesome Vulcan punch.
As you sort of just palm punch him, and he goes sprawling. Gah!
Can I have quick to action, so I'm gonna keep the initiative. And then with fire at will, can I shoot as a swift action?
No, the way it... Okay, so the way fire at will works is you take a swift task. What a swift task is you have to pay either 2 momentum or 2 threat, and you get to take another action before your turn ends.
Yep.
And normally it goes up in difficulty by 1. But because you have fire at will, it does not go up in difficulty by 1.
Does it also cost momentum though with fire at will?
Yes, it still costs momentum or threat, but it doesn't go up in difficulty.
So can I shoot? Is still the question.
Yes, you can.
All right.
Would you like to give me threat or spend 2 momentum?
I'll spend 2 momentum.
No more threat for you, GM. You made our security team disappear.
Okay, so to let you know the difficulties, to hit this guy, is to hit either this guy or or any of these guys. They are in medium range, so it's standard controls security difficulty 2. To hit him, is control security difficulty 3 because he is in close range.
Can I wide angle these guys?
You would have to spend a momentum to take a minor action to charge first.
Sold.
strike.
Sold.
So that's all your momentum spent.
That's fine because there's a lot of those guys.
Okay, that is control security difficulty 2.
Yep.
You want to spend
And I'll
it
buy a
in-
die with threat. You're welcome. What are you saying? You're cutting out a little bit.
I just said yeah.
Oh, okay.
That hits. Roll your phaser.
Phaser type 2 does 3 dice, doesn't it?
It's
Yes.
2. No, it does.
Phaser 3. Phaser type 2 is 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got that wrong. So it's. Oh, right. I remember now. So it's. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I changed.
I've been inputting a lot of these numbers in my game recently, so that's the only reason I have that memorized.
Oh, hot damn! That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Minus 2 for their resistance. And fortunately, you did enough. Unfortunately, because of the way spread works, as you immediately whip around, set your phaser to widespread.
Dang! Oh, you hit one of ours. That's okay.
Oh no, the ensign.
He's got one pip. It's fine.
All right, and then I have quick action, so I'll keep the initiative so that someone else can go.
Yes.
Too bad you didn't hit the bug. It could have been like whenever you burn ants with a magnifying glass.
No.
So at this point, Kara could go, and if you want, you can direct me to shoot, and I can shoot him.
Oh
That
my
is
God.
I
what we can do.
definitely want to direct you to shoot because I suck at it. The only thing that I could think of that Kara would do besides shoot very badly would be to try to use telepathy and order them to stand down. But it's more efficient to tell you, get him!
Yeah, because I hate security guy. That was awesome. Do that again. Bang!
So who are you gonna shoot?
I love the direct thing. It's so fun.
So this is
Okay,
diff 3, diff 2, control security.
can I, since like I said, I have fire at will, can I,
That does not come into play here, because fire at will is only if you're swift tasking.
right, that's what I'm asking. Can I kick this guy and then swift task shoot this guy, or can I not do that because it's a direct?
No. It's because technically you're acting on her turn.
Yeah. Since I had my weapon set to wide angle, can I just spin around and shoot them again? Both of them?
No, because they are not within the same range band as each other.
Okay.
He's in close, he's in medium. If you were to area, you'd just hit whoever you're aiming at and this empty spot right here.
I'll just shoot this guy.
Okay?
And we're sure that the thing is locked down and she can't just grab it and try and teleport out.
Yeah, it's like that.
Awesome.
And I will buy a die with threat.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
That is a lot of twos, and I like to see a lot of twos whenever you fire.
Me too.
As you pull him over. Captain Tulum turns to you and goes, "Oh, you damn Vulcan!"
That's
And
racist.
he's going to lunge at you.
I finally get to do my thing.
He's half human, dang it.
Hang on.
Neck pinch him.
You have to have it. You have to have a towel. There's a towel
Oh
for
no.
that.
Yeah, I'll get that here.
It's what makes Vulcan science officers terrifying because they can use science in place of security for it.
Yeah, they can just be like,
The Vulcan neck pinch is a little less useful for you because you're a security officer in your case.
Yeah, that's why I didn't take it.
And it martial artist for you basically does the same thing. I am actually going to spend 2 threat, and he has a talent that says he can spend 2 threat to gain the effects of a point of determination rather than the normal 3, and I activate his value, make a profit by any means necessary. And he is going to lunge at you with his dagger.
Oh my.
Daring security opposed.
Alright. I'll buy 2 dice with threat.
Okay, hang on, I'm just thinking what that is. So that's how much? 3?
Yep.
I'm gonna spend 2 of it to give him a 3rd die. Oh god damn it!
yes!
Oof.
Hilarious.
Oof.
No!
Yes!
No!
Suck it, you Orion.
No!
Well, he got 3 successes because he did get determination, right?
So unfortunately,
But he got 2.
I got 2.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oof! Wow. So to buy I'm gonna buy one of those complications off with 2 threat, but the other complication means you hit him. you win.
Cool.
God damn it!
Do I just roll
I'm so
damage?
happy.
Yeah, unarmed. Wow. Jesus.
I'm this is why you're here. This is why you're here, Karak.
Man. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, that does it. I can't do anything. Narrate how you take down Captain Tulem.
He lunges at me or whatever, and I just deflect and give him a chop to the old carotid artery, and he passes out.
And he goes stumbling to the ground.
A ridge hand. I don't karate chop. I give him a ridge hand, which is a karate chop, by the way.
Yes. Oh yeah,
And
that's
then,
right, because he's half Japanese, right?
Yeah, and then I do a little karate bow, or martial arts bow, and then I look back to Lieutenant Commander Dahl and I say, "You were saying?"
Excellent work, Lieutenant Commander.
Jesus!
Everybody all right?
Yes, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
No, the
Forget the science officer you just shot, but it's fine.
Hey, she has 1 pip. She is basically unimportant.
Oh, okay, but I've got focus in
Wow.
emergency medicine. I'm gonna leave securing the other passed out people to everybody who is still standing. I'm gonna go see what I can do for the girl.
Okay. I'll disarm all the bad guys.
Yeah, you're able to rather neatly do that. The commander also joins you. Commander Tavik joins you as well, Lieutenant Commander. So this is going to be a daring medicine difficulty of 2.
Complication range, or just leave it
Just
at be?
regular comp range.
Okay.
You can buy a die with threat if you feel like.
I don't want to give any more threat. No.
I'll let the commander assist.
Thank you.
And he does.
Nice.
Yay.
Yay!
Daring is my crummiest stat.
It's okay. You don't normally need it that much, unless you're gonna get into like a fist fight or something. I don't know if she does that.
Unfortunately, she was in no danger of dying.
Yeah,
Thank
she was
goodness.
just stunned.
Yeah, as everyone here is.
I apologize to her, but the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
And she looks at Tavik and says, "Oh no, there's 2 of you."
Ha! Which, by the way, Jack totally disagrees with that entire thing.
Of course,
That
we
is
can't
not
like
much.
have total simpatico. We have to have
Yeah.
one area we disagree on.
Oh yeah, that is it. That is very much it.
We must get going.
We can. Should we tell the captain that we have more prisoners?
Would you like to do the honors?
Sure. Captain, have 6 more prisoners.
Excellent, good work, Lieutenant Commander.
You actually don't hear anything.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Just static.
say again, Commander.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Karak. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Karak doesn't hear anything.
There's no response, Commander.
It must be the plasma storm. Well, let's see what we can do to secure our prisoners then. Get them up to the surface and go check on our security detail, and we should probably secure this device.
Agreed. Shall we try to release it again? Take it with us?
Yeah, sure. Control engineering difficulty 2 now, because you've done it before.
I'll buy a die with thread.
I will assist.
Stop doing that.
Oh my god, it's difficulty 2. What?
Why would you buy a die with threat?
Wait, I know how
now-
to do this, but give me my knife and I'm gonna wiggle this sucker out of here. Threat.
Because now we have 2 more.
And
now
and that is actually 2 successes for Tavek, so that's another 2. So
Oh, okay.
So
That's fair.
it's because we now have 3 momentum, and you can't do. You can what he can do with 1 threat is kind of the equivalent of what we can do with 1 momentum, which is
Fair enough.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I can't create any complications for you guys with only 1 threat.
Yeah, so with 1 threat we generated 4 momentum, so that's good.
I'm good with that.
Good trade.
That's
why
fair.
I keep doing that. By the way, if you're curious,
Yeah,
Okay,
it
that's
disengages
fair.
again.
it's a gamble, but it usually pays off unless you're bad at what you're doing.
Yep, and the battery disengages again.
I'll hand it to Commander Dole.
I will secure it as best I can. Okay. Can we at least restrain the 6, even though we can't physically drag them up just yet? Like, strip them of their devices so that they can't teleport out?
Yeah,
They should wake up?
Would it be reasonable to say that Karak would know that probably you should drag the captain of the Orions out with you guys?
It would be reasonable. The captain of
Okay.
each of them.
Yeah, I think we're.
We should have the manpower for that.
What do we have? A Type 8 shuttle out there?
Yep.
Yes.
It doesn't have transporters, does it? Because it's not a runabout.
Nope.
I don't think so. That's why I was asking if we had anything transporter capable on the
You know,
surface, knowing our shuttle
That
didn't.
that makes me wonder because I remember in the show a lot of times shuttles had transporters.
Some of them do.
Some of them
But
do.
I
Like
don't-
the more
what
I don't
kind
think
is it?
ours does.
Because what kind is it?
it's a,
I think
it's a type
We
8.
took a Type 8, yeah.
Yeah, they took the Marius.
Remember, we also have a Gorn shuttle, too.
Yeah,
It's
But
true.
that's now.
I'll try to reach Grak and see if I can reach him and just not the ship, or if I can't reach anybody.
That's reasonable.
I think there was a. You guys saw. We all saw that there was another Federation shuttle outside too. So there's actually 3 shuttles out there.
Lieutenant
Yes.
Grak, do you read?
You
I
get through to
don't know.
Greg.
Okay, yes, I do. Haha.
But it's very grainy.
It might
Just
be-
barely.
It's like you're talking to someone over a walkie-talkie.
Oof.
Do you have access to transporters there at your location?
I could check the shuttles we have here. We got 3 shuttles.
Yes, if you would.
Yep, so I'll go check the shuttles, see if any of them have transporters, because I honestly don't know if the Type 8 does.
Actually, I
If
just
it-
looked it up. The Type 8 does have a transporter on board.
Yay!
My only concern is that if the comm was grainy, then the transporter signal might interfere with potentially. But we might have a better shot of transporting on this just on the surface than we would if transporting from the atmosphere or outside the atmosphere.
Additionally, looking around, and you would remember this because you were inside of it, the Gorn's shuttle also has a transporter.
And they did transport in? No, they walked in. The Orions transported in.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, we have transport capability.
I'll ask Commander Dahl if she thinks it'll be more, if it's possible to transport along the surface during this ion storm.
Possibly. I am not sure how bad it's going to get. Can she run a quick calculation and see if it's even feasible?
To do what?
To
transport.
Like, is it worth
Sure.
the chance or risk?
Reasons,
She's gonna walk.
Yeah,
reasons-
basically the question was if the ship trying to transport, like say the Yamato, or not the Yamato, the Ganymede trying to transport from outside the atmosphere is going to be nigh impossible due to the ion storm. But
Give
if
me a-
we're
hang
using
on.
a shuttle on the surface, that's the question.
Reason, science, difficulty of 1.
Okay, and focus or no focus?
I don't think you have a focus here.
Okay, I didn't think so either, even though we're transporting aliens.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh. I obviously cannot use my tricorder because I am holding a very powerful energy source that could power a galaxy-class starship. I can't do
Okay.
crap.
Okay, yeah, and with that complicated, yeah, no, it's not happening. Trying to transport during ion storms, no, that's how you get shunted into the mirror universe.
Ooh.
And
Awesome.
Do it! Mirror Universe episode!
And the Federation just had a very nasty scrape with the mirror universe a few months ago. Not something they really wish to repeat.
Okay, so is this room? Does it have anything of value or interest without the power source, or is everything shut down?
Yeah,
Without the power?
everything's shut down.
I recommend that we I'll restrain these guys, I guess,
Yes.
and I'll take one of the captains, and this other Vulcan can take the other captain, and
That
we
will
can
work.
head back.
Yes, he'll take this one because he is
Yeah.
not nearly as strong.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just leave the other guys here, restrained. for now.
Very good.
And we'll, of course, take their comm badges and their communicators and their weapons.
Do the other security officers show up to help?
For two
No problem.
for 2 momentum, they can.
They finally wake
Yeah.
up and come
Yeah.
check on us?
Yeah, that's fine.
That'd be okay.
They can help. Actually, we can leave them here to guard these prisoners if you want.
Yeah, that you could do. Just tell me how you want to use them.
It's up to you, Commander Dahl.
If we can take them with us, I'd like to. At the very least, we need to take the managers with us.
To which, humorously enough, Pakcha, he goes over here, and 2 of his arms go over, he grabs this Orion. And with his
He's
other
got
2
ant
arms,
strength.
he grabs the other Orion and just starts dragging them behind him.
Okay,
He's-
I like
his
I like
ants
this bug. Can he switch to the security division?
Yeah, okay, we'll just take them all back and try to lock them up somewhere. Then.
Yeah. And then between the 2 security guys and what's her name, they managed to take care of the others. So everyone is actually able to get back to the main dig site, with the lieutenant commander carrying the device. Get back to the main dig site. I'm gonna delete all these. As Doctor, you're with the others and you've been holding down the fort well enough when, oh wow, that is a bunch of people who just showed up. As I'm just gonna quickly do the thing. Yep. So yeah,
I assume we have a room for them. We could probably just throw them in somewhere and until the storm passes, and I can tend to their wounds.
the
Yeah,
Tellarite steps forward and just goes, "The hell?"
Yeah, maybe we can use some of these structures as shelter from the storm, or how far are we from the building? This building.
Huh?
How far are we from this building here, down below?
Be about 40 feet. At this point, Tavik turns back to you and says, "You should return to your ship with that artifact. If they realize that we have it and that their teams have failed, they may send down reinforcements. Reinforcements that we wouldn't be able to counter."
Dahl nods.
You have a point.
Agreed.
What would you like us to do with these? I guess we can let's just take them back to our ship. We'll put them all in the shuttle and we'll put them in the brig.
Yeah, I want the captains.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna
Just
say,
the
you don't-
captains or all of them?
you-
All
you
of
don't
them,
have-
but
Well,
the captains.
So, well, with the eight, the Type 8 shuttlecraft, you have a pilot and ops, and you can have, I believe, up to 6 more.
What kind of shuttle is this?
That is a...
Or the other
Well, I
one?
mean that's 6 more comfortably in their own chairs, right?
You know, that's crazy because the doctor, before he said we should go on
We
this
can tie them up
mission,
and put them
he
in,
said
like-
we should take the transporter one.
Stack
But we
them
want
like
the security one.
There's a lot of people talking at once. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't catch most of what people just said because people were talking over each other.
It's cool. We'll just start using some mic etiquette. I think the question was, Well, I was asking what's the other kind of shuttle, and then some other people started asking stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my book so I can look that up. Come on. All my books are so awkwardly stacked. Come on. There we go. Ugh. Man, my poor rulebook was just jammed in there. Starships. I care about shuttlecraft. Oh, here we go. There's one of these. Oh, yeah, no. This is, it's just as good as yours. It one or two, it can fit up to 8. But yours is definitely a better shuttle.
How many pilots do we have here? Because maybe we could borrow their shuttle for a while.
Yeah, I would very much appreciate, as long as we get the 2 captains. The grunts I don't really care as much about, but I want the captains.
Do they have a place here where we could kind of lock up these prisoners for now until we figure out what to do with them?
Tellarite crosses his arms. Yeah, I can set aside the engineering, I can set aside the engineering store for, the time being.
Very well. Once the
Commander.
storm is past, then we can
Carly won't like it, but, well, tough.
Is the NPC a commander or a lieutenant commander?
The, Tellarite?
Yes.
He's a lieutenant. You can tell the ranks by looking at their pips.
But it's so small. I cannot see it.
You
You
can
need
just
to
zoom
zoom
in.
in. There we go.
This guy's a commander.
Commander, in light of the hostilities, do you still want to have your people here, or would you like an evac? Not speaking in the immediate, but near future.
That is something that can be discussed once the storm subsides.
She nods.
Lieutenant Grack, will you be able to successfully pilot us through this storm?
I've dealt with worse, but man, I never recommend going through an ion storm. I've done it before, but again, it's not recommended.
What do you think about a Galaxy-class power source going through an ion storm in a ship?
I mean, I'm willing to do it. I'm not scared of nothing.
Are there any rolls we need to make to know that info? Kind
What?
GM? If we can successfully pilot through an ion storm?
Well, if we can
This device.
successfully pilot through an ion storm, but also can we successfully take a very large power source through the ion storm safely without blowing everybody up? I'm paranoid. There's good reason.
I'm sure there's some sort of shielding aboard the ship that we could put it in. Aboard the
That's a
shuttle.
thought. Stabilization field?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was talking
like
about.
DS9.
You could easily get one of those running on the shuttle.
Excellent.
Okay, well then we'll have the Tellarite lock up the prisoners. We'll take the 2 captains, get on the shuttle, and head back to Ganymede, I guess. Unless, or that's what I'm assuming we're doing. It's
Yeah,
the
that
Exo's
is
call.
what I would like to do.
Okay.
Teamwork. It works.
Making the
Teamwork
dream
makes-
work.
Yeah, it makes the dream work.
I mean, you gotta remember, she hasn't been a commander this long, so she's used to teamwork and getting everybody's opinion and asking other people, hey, this is your specialty, what do you want to do about it?
Excellent.
Pakcha, Edwards. Come on, move them. All right. And they all bring them in back. You hear a bit of very loud complaining coming from inside from Ensign Jensen. But damn it.
You even you even try to change it, and it still is the same.
Yeah.
Does
I thought it was
the-
Ensign Kinson.
Would the doctor like to stay here and treat the wounded prisoners and hang out with Ensign Jensen?
Yes.
I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but we'll leave that for the
No,
XO to
I'll treat
decide.
them the best I can, and if I can, keep them kind of sedated so they don't try and struggle or anything like that.
We'd ask the captain, but we can't talk to him, so it's the XO's call.
I think that sounds sensible. I definitely do not want them waking up and struggling and putting up a fight. I also do not want them able to contact their respective ships. Would you like a security detail left with you, Doctor?
Well, I guess all we need is crack, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll leave Wygo with him.
Or you could
Sounds
also,
good.
or you could also leave that security detail.
The one that got redshirted and then wharfed.
Yes.
How about we leave Wygo and the 2 security guys?
It's up to you guys. I think I'm okay with at least 1 or 2. I don't need them all.
I think it's up to the XO, but I think leaving Wygo is at least you'll have a capable security guy. The other guys just are pretty useless.
Wygo is fine.
They got knocked out by Gorn.
I mean, to be fair, lots of
So
people
did
would get
Wygo.
lots of people would get knocked out by Thor.
I mean that is fair, but they yeah, that's fair. I will give them the benefit of the doubt with that.
Yeah, you know who gets knocked out by Gorn? Cowards.
We'll leave these 2 guys also.
Yeah, good job,
Okay.
Greg. I'm proud of you.
Yep, perfect.
They're gonna stand guard out front because that did so well. this time. That went so well before.
Yeah, they did great.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys take over you want. I'll probably just see if I can just keep these guys sedated and tend to their wounds and stuff. So shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Is it possible to lock down this shuttle so that they can't access it?
What? Oh, their shuttle?
Yeah, is it possible to lock down their shuttle?
So they can't beam somebody and take off with it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me a daring security difficulty of 2 check to create that complication for them.
Can I get an assist from our xenobiologist or xenolinguist
I was
or
gonna
whatever?
say, if I know about it, I will totally come help you sabotage. I mean, fix it. Quote
I'm gonna
unquote.
say no to those focuses.
Okay.
How about if
So-
I help
have team
lock out
dynamics.
the helm controls?
Daring security what?
Difficulty 2. And yes, I will let Grak can assist with that.
Okay. Do I have a focus that would apply?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. I'll buy a die with momentum.
Joke.
Oof.
You just hit the difficulty, so
Well, that's something.
Yeah, at least we locked them out.
okay. So now you guys are gonna head out.
Yep.
Okay. So then, this is going to be an extended task to get yourselves back into orbit. Let me copy over a couple of things. Copy. Then I need this map.
Is intense a quality or an effect?
Intense is an effect.
Okay.
Oh, and actually looking at the dig site, and also is okay, okay. Okay. That perfect. There's 6 of you. Okay, so this is going to be an extended task to get you guys back up to the ship. It is a work track of 10, magnitude of 2, difficulty of 3, with Daring Con. I'll allow someone to give an assist with control engineering to try to
Okay.
keep things properly. Oh, sorry, old Holloway token, right?
I can assist.
It's not a priority. I was just messing with you.
Oh, and it's got the old character too. I knew something felt off. I'm like, what? That's not right here. So.
Am I just missing it?
So, Grak, do you follow how extended tasks work?
I have never done one before, but I'm sure I just keep rolling until you tell me to stop.
Okay, basically the way this goes is they're basically like combats, but for non-combat things.
Do you have
Okay.
bold con?
I do not.
Oh, let me look at what you do have.
I have efficient evasion and glancing impact.
Ooh.
Both of those won't help.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Those are for when we're in starship combat.
Right, so yeah. So what this is going to be
I do have focuses in helm operations and evasive action, though.
Helm operations will absolutely help. It is... so yeah, difficulty of 3.
I'd recommend buying a die with momentum and then another die with threat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a safe bet to do.
Okay,
Sounds.
I get 2 threat. What I am going to do, however, is I'm going to throw that threat back at you and increase the complication range by 1.
Okay. And bang.
Okay, and the shuttle rolls engines con.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'll roll this one.
It's all set. Nice.
Oh. So you have generated 2 momentum. God. So now what you are going to do is you are going to roll, Grak, you are going to roll a number of challenge dice equal to your con plus 2. Do you know how to separately roll challenge dice on this?
Like that?
Yep.
Yes.
That's how you do it. Can
That's-
you, would it
so
help
that's
to spend a momentum to re-roll those zeros, or can we do that?
Give me a moment. I just want to see where he's at right now. Okay, so yes, basically what you could do is you could spend a momentum and re-roll 3 dice in your pool,
Okay.
if you would like to.
Well, that's better than it was.
Okay, that is 2, 4, 6, 8 work on the work track.
What was the work? I didn't hear that.
Work track of 10.
What's the magnitude?
2.
Oh, this is easy.
So you have gotten a breakthrough because you got 5 work done in 1 go. Now it is only difficulty 2. So you make the check again, difficulty 2.
Okay.
And I can assist again?
Yep.
Probably
And I'll
want to
use
still
the-
buy a die.
Yeah, I'll use the other momentum to buy the die.
Do you want to roll the ship, Captain? Or the shuttle on me? Well,
Not
there
as
you
good
go.
this time.
2 more momentum.
Yep. And roll the 7 again.
Click, click.
Nice.
Yeah, that does it. You're done.
That's some nice piloting.
As you're able to cleanly move yourself out of the plasma storm and get back up to the Ganymede.
That's a much more fun ride than transporting.
True.
I'll agree with that.
I'm actually just really happy that Grak and Karak actually got to do what they're built for. That actually makes me very happy.
It always takes a bit. I mean, you're basically playing the guys that don't get the spotlight during the regular shows anyway.
I like for everybody to get the spotlight, so that makes me happy that you guys got that.
Me too.
So yes,
I-
you guys have managed to get yourself back up to the Ganymede.
I'm the second officer. I get like data level spotlight, right?
I mean, but you're not an android.
No, I'm a Vulcan.
Trust me. If you were an android, you'd be reminding us of it every single episode.
That's actually very true. I've got an android in the game that I'm running, and it's brought up every time that she's an android.
It's like, were you
Well,
aware that I
does
was
it-
built better than you? Because I'm
Does
better.
So
does it
anywho,
matter if Carrick is a vegan who does CrossFit? Would that make it
God.
full?
Oof.
Does
Does he have a man bun?
Yeah, of course.
Oh God.
I think all those were wiped out in eugenics war.
I think so.
Okay. Well, okay. You see, he's vaguely allowed to have one though because he actually is Japanese.
That's yeah.
That's true. They're the
not
only
even class.
Japanese are the only people who can have a man bun. That's allowed.
So, anywho, Captain,
Yes.
the away team is back aboard.
Ec-
They're secure.
Excellent. Shields back up.
Shields up.
The Orion vessel.
Hmm?
Hail the Orion vessel.
Would you like to speak with the enemy captains, Captain? Oh, you're hailing.
Yeah.
What do you want, Starfleet?
Orion vessel. Your ship and your captain have both committed crimes against the Federation and therefore will be prosecuted under Federation law. If you wish to negotiate the release of your captain, I am willing to negotiate.
Give me a presence command opposed.
Presence command. Okay. Negotiation focus? Okay. I want to buy a die with momentum if that's okay with everybody.
Good by me. It's important.
That is 3 momentum gained.
Nice.
You are indeed in possession of Captain Tulem.
We are in possession of Captain Tulem, and we will take him back to Federation space to await trial, unless you are willing to negotiate the release of your Federation prisoner.
Roll me 7 challenge dice.
Oh, okay. Is this a social conflict?
Yep.
Okay, so I've got cold reading, just letting you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wham. Yeah, no. Just understood.
Now Captain Holloway is getting to do his thing.
Good. Now, whenever you actually transmit his positioning, because we've already scanned your vessel and there are no human life signs aboard. Care to explain that?
Oh, you mean him. Yes. I'm sure Captain Tulem will be willing to issue an order for his release.
Yeah, I want to tell if this big bastard's lying to me or not.
With your free question off your
Call out targets. Or not call out targets.
your
Cold reading.
reading, your free
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, I'll use that.
He's not lying.
Okay.
It's one of those. You have his captain. You have him by the balls, and he knows it.
Okay.
While they're
Good.
discussing life, can I read this guy's mind and figure out what's going across the surface of it?
Oh yeah, sure. I won't even make you roll. He's panicked. He's not like his captain went down with some of his top men, and if they've really been taken down, that means he's in charge. And oh god, I'm in charge, which means that oh no, I have to make decisions. Oh no.
More or less, I was looking for what actually happened to the prisoner. If the dude's not on board, where is he?
That would take more. That's not on the surface thoughts of his mind right now.
Okay, sorry, I thought he would be thinking about that. That's definitely information I want, though.
I would give Kara permission to probe.
If I have permission,
If
I
it's
definitely
brought
will.
up to Holloway, he'll just say do it.
Do you say it like
No, not like Janeway. he'll use his thing, which is make it happen.
Okay. Doll, give me an insight command, difficulty 3, complication range 2.
Okay. May I buy a dice with momentum? Do we have it?
Yes, do.
Awesome. And because he is an alien, does he know biology? Wait, telepathy. Never mind. Yes,
Telepathy
I have a
focus.
Yay, momentum.
Yeah, you get that momentum back. He thinks about, just make sure you don't tell them the facility that they're holding him in. Don't tell them. Don't tell them where they actually have him. They'll release him. Just don't tell them.
It's warm in here. I'm kind of hungry.
Hungry.
So from that, I take it that there's a mysterious hidden facility someplace else that they have this guy at, but at least he's alive?
That's a fair guess.
Okay. Do I know where this facility is?
I'm gonna say no.
Maybe if you were asked directly, you might think about it.
Kara looks it over at the captain. Captain, they don't have him on board, but he is in a facility somewhere else. It would definitely be wise to get our man back, as it were, before trading their captain.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not releasing him until we get him back. I go back to the screen and say, I'll discuss the release with your captain. Ganymede out. And I hang up on him.
And the screen cuts.
I'm going to look at Kara and I say, Commander Dahl, you have the con. Karak, you're with me. And I'm going to go to the brig to talk to the captain.
Captain?
Stop.
The Gorn battle cruiser is beginning to move on an intercept course.
Hail him.
What's up?
Starfleet.
What is your meaning by this Gorn vessel?
You are in possession of the artifact.
I am also in possession of your captain.
He stops. Seems to be mulling something over. It's hard to tell behind those glassy those glassy segmented eyes of his.
I wonder what he could be thinking. If only there was some way to know.
I look at Dahl.
Can I read this guy?
Yeah, I just look at Dahl and say, Kara.
Insight command.
GM's worst nightmare.
No, insight command difficulty 1.
Okay. Should I buy an extra die for this one?
Yes.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Glad I did.
You get it back.
Yay.
And just as you figure out what he's thinking and what his motives are currently, the screen cuts.
The screen cuts, and so does
Captain.
the audio?
Captain, they're charging weapons.
Maybe this guy
Stations.
thinks this is his chance to be captain.
Assume you go into red alert.
Oh yeah. I would. Not up to me though.
Captain, are you calling red alert?
I think I have purview, and do I to just enact red alert when I hear that they're charging weapons, or is that something that captain?
You could easily call for red alert.
Oh, did you not hear me?
I did not.
Oh yeah, no, I
No.
said red
You
alert.
might have
battle
muted.
stations.
Yeah, we didn't hear you.
Oh, okay, yeah, I said red alert battle stations.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I missed slightly that first part. So, yep. And then I have the.
I'll stop walking towards the turbo lift and start going to my station.
Just a side question. I have secured the artifact somewhere in a nice stable force field where it can't be nabbed easily by somebody boarding us, right?
Yeah, you have it. You have it.
It's in your pocket.
Yeah, you've got it.
It's in a baby backpack on my front. I got it. You know?
That's precious cargo, you know.
We probably put it in a containment field.
Yay, good. Okay. Just thought I'd ask about that before we get too far.
It was in a containment field in the shuttle, so I'm sure we moved it to a more secure containment field when
In
we boarded.
labs where I can study it. I mean, for science.
For science.
But first,
Uh,
combat.
yeah.
Maybe they're charging their friend guns, like they're gonna shoot
Yeah.
some
You know, I
friendly rays
really
at us.
doubt it. They could also be firing on the colony. You never know. So,
Yeah. Maybe recommend that we intersperse. Is that the word? No, that's not the word. Put ourselves in front of or in between
Intercept.
us and the ship.
That's yeah, intercept.
Yeah, put us in between the settlement and the ship.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna have you do.
That'll
Okay.
be a job for Crack.
I'll do that.
So you're gonna have him go first in the combat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me think.
Well, actually, what's the range
So
that we're at currently?
currently, yeah. So this is close, medium, long, extreme. They're at extreme range, but just barely.
So probably what you want to do is move us in between us and the settlement, and then have Kara scan for weakness.
Yep.
Like, I'll keep the initiative.
Yeah, and I've actually, so I was gonna, I've got a talent that can be useful for this, which is decisive leadership. So
I think
So-
that's good on subsequent rounds. We have.
yeah,
quick
that's
to
great.
action.
I'm not gonna do it right now, but that's good for later. Also,
I'm trying to
call
figure out how to utilize direct in this so that we can scan for weakness and fly.
Well, yeah,
That or
if I direct now, I can do it now, and I can direct.
if the safe,
Well,
probably the safest way is going
so-
to be have me move and then direct me to do evasive action, because in this game, evasive action you cannot move, and it's stupid. And ship combat in this game is super deadly.
Yeah, so the thing to note is that to move at impulse doesn't require a check. Typically.
Does it require an action though? Was it a
does.
minor action or?
No, it's a full thing that the con officer has to do.
Okay.
But no, I absolutely want Kara to scan for weaknesses as well, because that can give us a severe advantage against them.
Is there a way to determine what they're targeting with their weapons that they're charging?
That would be a test.
So
that would be a check.
why don't we have
it-
why don't we have Kara go first, and then she can scan for weakness and swift task the determine what they're aiming at, and then we can determine from that what is my recommendation.
That's a good
Whether
idea.
move or
Okey-dokey.
evasive action or what.
Yeah, let's do that. So I will. I'll just give out the order. Doll, scan for weaknesses.
Okay, so to scan for weakness is let me find it. Science officer, medical officer. Here it is. Sensor operation. Scan for weakness. Difficulty of 1. Close. So that's so starts at difficulty 1, 2, 3, 4. So control science difficulty of 4. Assisted by the ship's sensor security, so that brings it down to difficulty 3.
Buy a
Okay.
dice.
Can I also have my NPC help me?
Uh,
Yes, buy a
no.
dice. Okay.
You might want to buy 2 dice.
That might, yeah. I'm okay with that.
So
you guys
3
really want me to buy 2 dice? Okay.
Yeah, I
Usually
would.
the ship assists with sensor security.
Yeah, but you might want to buy 1 die with threat and the second die with momentum.
That's a good idea. Give him a threat.
Okay. 4 dice then total?
Mhm.
Okay. Yes.
Sensor security. That is 2 momentum gained.
Yay.
So you do lose. You did net spend 1.
It's cool. So that puts us at 3. Yeah.
So yes. So the next attack, before the end of Doll's next turn, gains the piercing 2 quality.
Okay, and then can she swift task to determine where they're shooting or where they're aiming?
I will say you could spend a momentum for that answer.
Oh, what about a science officer question?
I
She's
am
not the
currently
science officer
Commander
right now.
Spect, though.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she's
Otherwise, we
she's
wouldn't be
XO.
able to do all those cool things like
Yep.
get her.
Yeah,
Spend
she's
momentum.
XO this game.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I need to roll for that, or just spend a momentum?
What momentum?
Yeah, spend momentum.
Yeah.
No,
Do I
that's
need to
just
roll
you're
it?
spending for
Okay.
an answer. They're
Okay.
moving
Okay.
in for you, and plus, I'll give it to you because I didn't really give you a direct answer when you did the telepathy thing, but I should have been more clear. I thought I was being clever by not telling you, but no, they fully intend to attack you to get the device.
Well, in that
But
case,
it'll
do we
blow
need
us up too. It'll blow up the device as well.
in that case, do we need to spend the momentum since she already made her telepathy check?
And can I relay to the captain that their target is us?
Yeah. Well, and they're
Okay.
that's clearly the course they're taking.
Right. But I'm just saying, since she didn't mention it before when she did her
Yeah.
telepathy
So
check.
you guys can keep that momentum. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right, so now we know that we don't have to move the ship. Do you want to put us in evasive maneuvers? You want to boost the shields? You want me to shoot first? What would you like to do, Captain?
Lieutenant Grack, evasive maneuvers.
Aye, aye. Where's Fireball? It is Daring Con. Yes. And do we have any momentum left over?
We have
Yeah.
3.
We have 3.
Okay, I'll spend 1 for an extra. There we go.
Okay, you gained... let's see, what are your talents do?
Okay, so I've got efficient evasion. So the first time I evade, it costs 1 power. If I keep evading, it costs 0. Anytime we take the evasive action task, our resistance goes up by 2.
Okay, so, so not only are you harder to hit, but your resistance goes up.
We're
Yes.
tougher too. Yep,
Oh, neat. So,
by 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
you do spend 1 power. Mhm.
I think it does actually.
Engine's con. You're right.
Let
No,
the
it's
doctor.
for
Let the
evasive action,
doctor roll.
it's structure con.
Oh, structure con. Yeah.
I'd say
makes-
let the doctor roll because he hadn't got to roll.
Sure. I was gonna say it makes sense for the engineer to be doing some of that ship stuff.
Well, the engineer will get a turn
It's true.
at some point.
Trust me, once we get shot, the engineer's gonna have plenty of stuff to do.
So, Doctor, if you could roll the structure con for the ship.
Is the doctor here?
Hello, Doctor?
Is there a doctor in the house?
Dr. Cross?
What am I doing?
He's busy with the ensign.
Quick, get the
Ah.
EMH.
Oh.
Click the Starship task roll on the Ganymede. It's all set, ready to go.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, that's 1 more hit. So, you actually gain a momentum out of all that. Awesome. In the meantime... Sorry, so they're moving. Come on. Damn it. It's,
Whoa!
The planet moved.
What's happening?
Guys, I think the bigger issue is the planet, not the Gorn.
Okay, there you go.
On the upside, they spent their action to move.
Yes, they
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
are now in medium range.
Full spread, hit him! Hit him!
Does that make it Argo, I guess?
Yes, it does.
Lieutenant Commander Karak, fire.
Oh, are you ordering him?
I am going to direct.
Or, sorry, direct him, yes.
Yes.
I would.
So that's a-
You can just
Or you
let
wanna-
me go, and then you can. Well, yeah, that's
Or do
true.
you want to save it? Because I can take the initiative back if I do this.
Yeah, I was gonna say just let me go, and then you can take the initiative back and then go and direct.
Well,
You can't keep initiative more than once. It's a whole
Oh,
thing.
never mind. Yeah, I'm just gonna let
That's-
him go.
It's
I'm
for
not gonna direct.
subsequent rounds.
I'm just in flavor. I'm commanding him to fire.
Yeah, it's good to save the direct until we do, I guess.
Yeah, I'll save that direct.
The Are you ordering me to target anything in particular?
Target-
or weapons?
Target weapons.
Okay, the difficulty does go up by 1. And it goes up a second time because you're evading. So it's control security difficulty 4, assisted by the ship's weapons security.
Does he have a
So-
talent or something that for evasive maneuvers that reduces the
Crack
difficulty?
has the talent, but I
That's-
don't know if
that's what I'm
anybody else
asking.
does.
What are your talents? Efficient evasion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's just nothing
Yeah,
that stops it
efficient
nothing that stops the difficulty from going up though.
Oh, I thought efficient evasion did that. It made it. It didn't.
No, it
It,
gets rid of
it
the-
makes the power cost 0.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, well,
I will look up
thing.
some.
I was just curious. There's a talent that doesn't make it cost extra.
Oh,
But I
I'm
know-
sorry. I accidentally moved.
Ah, it's precise evasion. I see what it is. Okay. If I spend 2 momentum, it doesn't create. Okay. I'll look into getting that the next time I get an arc or something like that.
Okay. I have precision targeting, so I think that reduces the difficulty or something.
Precision targeting. Let me look. It's a security thing. Precision targeting. So when the character makes an attack that targets a specific system, you may re-roll one. You may re-roll a d20.
That's
Gains
what
of
it
piercing.
I didn't get piercing, so we're hitting with piercing
Yeah.
3.
Ah,
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
Yeah. Spend
buy
some.
it.
Yeah. Spend
I'll-
some momentum and stuff, man.
Yeah, I'll buy a die with threat, and then I'll buy a second die with momentum.
Okay, so that's 2 momentum.
Yep.
Okay, so you're at 2 momentum. Okay. Roll.
Nice.
And weapon security.
Sorry. Oh, the
No,
damage.
Weapon
Yeah.
security.
No,
Battleship.
Can the doctor roll weapon
Or
security?
anybody can. Just somebody.
Okay. Unfortunately, don't get any momentum back.
You only have 9 weapons.
Yeah.
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 Want that Defiant class, baby. 13.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
you still hit. So roll the ship's phaser bank or phaser array.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, I got a better thing I do with. There's a thing I've done before with this that's just it's stupid, but I love doing it. Oh, that's dumb.
So he gets piercing, doesn't he, because of that talent?
It's big piercing 3.
Yeah.
What does versatile do?
So what versatile does is you basically generate 2 bonus momentum.
Okay.
And bonus momentum in combat can be spent in a lot of ways. Oh, this is gonna suck because there are a lot of things you can spend your bonus momentum on.
Yeah, this Starship Combat stuff is like Cameron's really good at that in our group. Like he knows all the rules and stuff. I'm new to it, but isn't there a way to like, I don't know. I'm not sure how to get more breaches on their, like you get an automatic breach on their weapon system, and then he does spread a lot to target other systems. But
So hang on, I'm trying to find it. Oh yeah, and you can call area or spread.
yeah,
And what spread does is it does extra hits to other parts of the ship, or area, which hits more ships in an area.
do we want to spread to hit more parts of the ship, or do you want to not do that?
I think spread's how we're going to get extra breaches. I think that's what we want to get.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
usually how you do it.
Especially, we are definitely smaller than them.
Yeah. Can we spend
Yeah,
that 2
every
momentum?
advantage we can.
Can we spend 2 momentum to add more piercing?
So hang on, I'm gonna quickly check the thing that tells me what all the different bonus combat spends are, because I want you guys to know some of these, because they are you can do some hits with this.
Yeah, can you post it?
Yeah,
in
give me a
Discord or
sec. I'm trying to find it.
Is this space thing a new scene from when we were on the ground?
Actually, yes, it is. So you would have lost a momentum at some point along the way.
I'm not helping the GM. I was just
No,
curious.
you're not. You guys aren't.
I'm just trying to play fair.
Oh, hang on. Uses for momentum. Is this it? No, that's not it. Found it. Oh, here it is. Who was it that wanted Karek? You wanted it?
Yeah,
Okay, give me a sec.
or you can just post it in the Discord. Let's see.
And an R means that it's repeatable.
Yeah. So devastating.
So, to let you know, you could use that 2 bonus momentum you generated to swift task.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh
Well-
god. Okay, so first let's see how badly you wallop them.
Well, actually, I have fire at will. Doesn't that do something?
Well, fire at will just keeps the difficulty from increasing. It
Oh, okay,
doesn't-
yeah.
You
Then
still
yeah.
have to pay a cost in order to.
We'll do that.
Oh boy. Well, first I have to figure out how badly you mess them up right now, because you messed them up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
I have like piercing 18.
Yeah. So
Oh.
it's
Jeez.
yeah, it's resistant. It's got a very high resistance. Not
Starfleet
that
combat
it
is
matters.
deadly.
It has an 8 resistance. Not that it matters.
Ha.
And what are its shields? Okay. Okay. Spread. So is that?
Yeah, how many breaches is that?
Taking 5 is automatically a breach. If you drop the shield, it's going to be another breach. If there's any leftover damage as well.
Yeah, and there's one automatic.
If we're lucky, we only need to fire once.
Why fire once when you can fire twice?
Or just give them the torpedoes next time. That'll end a fight real quick.
Yeah, I think torpedoes are best at long range. I could be wrong. It might be okay at medium.
Man, now I really want to start playing Star Trek Online again.
Ha.
Yeah.
I preferred most about that game the little mini game of like sending your teams on different missions.
I enjoyed that. That was fun.
Yeah, Wayne missions
Yeah.
are pretty cool.
I love it. I just sent them on
It's really
missions
fun.
and see what they came back with.
Yeah, exactly.
It was fun.
All your little duty officers. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I loved it.
That was the best part of the game. That and flying around the galaxy.
Yeah. I want there to be like a Star Trek Mass Effect type RPG.
Oh, dude. Maybe
You know how-
they'll make a mod for Star Citizen Star Trek because they have a.
That would be cool.
So, because Star Citizen's not going to come out for another 10 years anyway. Let's just start throwing mods on it.
Wow, that's really optimistic. 10 years. You think it'll be that short a time?
Just play Elite Dangerous at this point.
We can wishful think. I miss Elite Dangerous. Good.
I've been
the
playing
update-
Star Citizen since it was just a hangar and JPEGs.
Yeah, the update for Elite Dangerous is I think you can actually like walk around and you can like do
Have guns again.
yeah.
Hello? Can you miss?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can hear
we
you.
can.
Okay. My mic died for like a minute. I'm trying to check something because I think you guys might have rolled way more dice than you were supposed to.
I'm okay with that.
Maybe.
Well, I want to know because I don't want
Uh,
this to.
That doesn't
I
look
don't-
like too many
Mm.
dice.
No, I don't think so because I remember I did the starship and I put in the correct number of dice.
Oh, okay.
That looked right to me.
Okay. If you're
Yeah,
sure.
because phaser arrays for a starship do 5 plus our security, which is
Yeah,
2.
it does your ship scale.
Yeah, and your scale.
Yeah, plus the security.
So it is correct.
Huh.
That's why it's dangerous.
It's super dangerous because like one good shot, you just kill like 1,000 people. They're gone.
Oh no, you want to talk dangerous? Like, don't get me started on Do not get me started on
Don't get me wrong,
fleet combat.
Yeah, no, don't get me start. No, don't get me wrong. Starship combat is fun, but it is.
Yeah,
It's dangerous.
sure.
I like it just because I feel like I can be the captain and give orders, and it's great.
So how many breaches is that?
Yeah, I'm working that out.
Okay.
Math.
You
A lot
guys
of breaches.
have you guys hit them really hard.
That's how
so
we
that
roll.
is so
First, ask questions later.
So
That's how
here's-
Captain Holloway does it.
Ooh,
Pretty
this-
much.
You did something really complicated here. Oh boy. Spread, okay. Attack inflicts multiple hits. For each effect rolled, the attack inflicts one additional hit to a random system, each of which deal half the
4,
damage
5,
of the
6.
initial hit.
So 6 additional systems.
Randomly, and then
Okay,
each take in
it
half.
does-
Oh my goodness.
Well, but it does say each is reduced by resistance.
Yep. So what's the damage?
Piercing.
But if they're reduced by resistance, but the attack also has pierce, doesn't that get rid of that as
I
well?
don't know. I don't know if it carries.
I think it does.
Does it?
Yeah, because it's all one attack.
But does it carry over all the piercing?
I believe it does.
Yeah,
yes.
every effect is a piercing.
Well, I would say if it carries, if you half the damage, you probably half the piercing effect. But it's still going from 18 to 9 on all these other hits, which is still gonna hit. It's still gonna blast through all the resistance anyway.
I think the piercing. Yeah, I think the piercing stays, but the damage is halved.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, even if you're just saying just for fairness sake, because the attack itself is being halved for all those extra hits, but you're still
Hang on.
blasting through it with all the
I will-
piercing
But
anyway.
that would be a house rule, though.
I will ask someone who knows the
Yeah, okay.
god of this system
Good.
ship combat.
Right back, give me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a bio. Do I have a minute?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. Huh? Are we on the news? Is this a television show? Let's ask Matt Mercer if that's okay.
Wish I could make Matt Mercer money. I wish I had Matt Mercer talent. That dude's ridiculous. Oh, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick then, since we're all taking a quick pause.
Jumping away.
Yeah, I was really concerned they were going to just fire on the base there. I was like, yeah, we're fucked.
Between the sky and my head, there's a place I can't forget. A place full of you. A little world I've made for you. No place for lies, only true. Where smiles are bright and skies are blue. Just follow me and take my hand. I'll show you things you won't regret. So close your eyes, I got something special for you. 'Cause I tried to reach the sky and touch the stars. So close your eyes, I got something special for you. 'Cause I try to reach the sky and touch the stars. Try to reach the sky for you. So I try to reach the sky and steal a star, the brightest star that shines on you. Between the sky and my head, there's a place I can't forget, a place full of you. A little world I've made for you, no place for lies, only true, where smiles are bright and skies are blue. Just follow me and take my hand. I'll show you things you won't regret. So close your eyes, I got something special for you. 'Cause I try to reach the sky and touch the stars. Try to reach the sky for you. So I try to reach the sky and steal a star, the brightest star that shines on you. Follow me and take my hand. I'll show you things you won't regret. So close your eyes. I
Don't
got
beam away.
something
Star Trek
special
Ganymede
for
will return
you.
in just a moment.
'Cause I try to reach the sky and touch the stars. Try to reach the sky for you. So I try to reach the sky and steal a star, the brightest star that shines on you. Between the sky and my head, there's a place I can't forget, a place full of you. A little world I've made for you, no place for lies, only
It's because the thing has 8 resistance. If this thing had only 5 resistance, you'd be dealing more damage, but it doesn't. It has 8 resistance. So all those secondary strikes that only deal 6 aren't enough.
Which is fine because we still have the main hit anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I just thought that there was a spread was more useful, or that there was some other thing we could do with.
It's useful.
Phaser arrays.
It's very useful. It's, well, so the thing the phaser arrays give you is that 2 bonus momentum.
Yep. All right, so I'll shoot again.
Okay. Are you gonna call a specific system again, or are you just gonna?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want weapons. I still want weapons offline.
What is the breach? They have only one breach on weapons, or is it two?
Currently only have one breach on weapons.
Because
although...
don't they take an additional breach for every 5 damage after first?
No?
No, it's just as long as you do at least 5, it's 1.
Yeah.
But it's not every 5.
Yeah.
Right, but they get an automatic breach because we targeted, so shouldn't it be 2 breaches?
Wait, an automatic breach if you target that. No. You have to deal a certain amount of damage in order to cause a breach.
Okay. Well, there was a way we were causing extra breaches, but I don't remember what it was.
So it's all right. So here's how the damage goes. If you have any resistance, you roll those. If you have like cover, then you roll dice for that. That's fine. You suffer breaches in this way. If a ship suffers 5 or more damage from a single attack or hazard, after deduction from resistance, the system hit takes a breach. If the ship is reduced to 0 shields by that attack, it's a breach. If the ship has 0 shields before the attack even happens, it's a breach.
Right.
What are their shields at now?
You don't know that.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out how it works. Like, did we penetrate their shields?
I mean, yes, you got some shots through their shields, but their shields are still up.
Okay. So maybe instead of swift actioning, wouldn't just spending the 2 momentum on penetration be better? Because that would give it 4 penetration.
You already have penetration 18, which is more resistance than it's ever going to have.
Yeah,
so at the very least,
right,
you've done at least 12 damage to the shield.
Right, and you're not going to get that on all those extra little hits. That's the problem.
If you spend for penetration, it doesn't apply to the area?
Yeah, to all those... the versatile isn't going to apply to all those extra little hits.
Yeah, this is just really different than the way we usually do it, so that's why it's confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, whatever, I'll just shoot again.
Yep.
Okay.
Target weapons.
I'll buy a die with threat and then a second die with...
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
And then the ship rolls, weapons, and security.
Yes. So how many hits? So how many did you get? That was... Ooh. So...
I'm sorry.
So the difficulty of that was 4. You hit 4 and got 1. You do have a complication, though. So, would you like to buy that off with 2 momentum?
I don't think we have 2 momentum. Oh, we do! Yeah, we do have 2 momentum. Yeah, we'll have to buy it off.
Buy it off.
Is that all your momentum, then?
Yep.
Okay.
But don't you get 2 more for being versatile with the weapon?
Right, but
Yep.
yeah.
That's with the buy stuff. That's okay.
So roll your weapon again. That is
Jeez.
2, 4. 2.
Well, we'll spend the 2 momentum for piercing 4.
Hang on. Well, we'll see. You might not need it. 2, 4.
That's what you said last time.
Well, you're already at piercing 12. Just eyeing that.
Are we?
No, because you don't have the benefit of the scan for weakness anymore.
I thought that it lasts to the end of her next turn.
It does.
It only applies to the next attack.
Oh, okay.
So, you're currently rocking 4 resistance penetrations. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, minus 4. That's still 8 damage. Before you even factor in any other piercing you might want to do.
So additional piercing isn't going to help?
It can. You could spend your versatile and bring yourself back up to 12 damage.
What about bonus damage?
You could also do that. It's slightly less
I,
efficient.
I think you only need piercing 2 because we know its resistance is 8.
Yeah, and you've already dealt 8. You've already, you've dealt 4.
So if you buy piercing 1, we'll have piercing 2, and that just blows right through the resistance. You don't have to worry about that, and then you can just go for more damage if you want to.
No.
Okay,
Wait, no, because he only has piercing 1 because of his ability. So he's only eaten through 4 of their 8 resistance.
But he could buy penetration on the momentum from versatile, right?
Right, he'd have to spend both of them.
Penetration only costs 1.
Penetration is you get 2 penetration per momentum spent.
So that would be the other 4, which would be 8. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I misread it. I thought it gives it piercing. No, it's 2 for. Okay, there we go. All right.
Yeah, it doesn't just eat through all of it.
But does that even do any good though? Since we did so much damage, all we need to do is 5. Additional damage doesn't do anything.
So yes,
but you still want to burn through their shields.
Which
okay.
Yeah, you did right there. So that's going to be a random system that gets whapped.
So would it be just for expediency? Is it more effective to do more piercing or something else?
Well, you can see the effects that are. I sent you the different things you can.
I know. I'm looking at them. I'm trying to understand if penetration is going to be useful to us right now or not.
I mean, it's up to you.
Well, I'm not 100%
Okay,
understanding how it works.
Okay, math-wise, whatever damage is left over after resistance is what hits the shields. So if you spend it on penetration, we ignore the resistance, which means all 8 of that damage, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 damage is going to ignore the resistance. Then it's going to do at least 5 to the. It's going to do it's going to do 8 to the shields, which means it does at least 5, which that's a breach. If it also drops the shields, which you just said if we do that, it's going to. That's another breach right there. So in these 2 attacks, we've probably dealt 3 breaches, which is enough to cripple or enough to damage size 6 ships.
Okay, so do the penetration?
Yeah.
Do the penetration.
So we do penetration.
Okay, so I just have to quickly roll and see. Oh well, it doesn't matter because you.
Do I roll a d20 for the random system?
No, because this is an NPC ship.
Oh well, then they're in trouble.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that's 3 breaches on him between those 2 attacks you just did. Used 3 power between the evasive maneuvers and the 2 phaser shots. Oof. That's a big ouch for them.
Luckily, NPC damage is a lot easier to keep track of than player character ships.
Yeah. So now it's their turn.
Boy.
They are going to make a probably vain attempt to shoot you. Going to spend a threat.
Is it harder to shoot when you have 2 breaches to your weapons?
They have 3 breaches, which means it's half their scale. So yes, it is harder for them.
That's good.
Plus we have evasive maneuvers up, don't we?
Yep. So the difficulty is going to be at least +3, I think.
We should have attacked him with that sword-wielding human we have back. Jumped up in space.
And the shot goes wide, not even close.
Good.
That's what I like to hear. Are they doing anything else, or is it our go?
It's your go.
Good. This time, I do want to direct. And I'm going to direct Karak to keep firing.
Okay.
And because I assist, correct?
Yep.
With this? Okay, can I use a value to get a determination?
No.
Not with
you're
this
not
thing.
You're not the one making the roll. You could give Karak your determination.
You know what? I'm gonna give Karak my determination.
Thanks. Did you want me to use it for something?
Yes.
Well, you're making the roll again. You're making another control security
I
roll.
know. The joke was, do you want me to just keep it or use it?
Fire.
All right. I'll buy 1 die with threat.
Okay.
Ooh. Well, that's 4. What was my difficulty? 5. I mean,
And the ship's okay, and you got that. And Captain, your assist. Presence
yeah, you get to roll
command.
presence
Yeah,
command.
that's right. Presence command. Where's that? Inspiration focus.
Yes.
Okay.
Hit that button harder. Do it.
All right, there's 6. What was the diff to hit him?
Would have been 4.
All right, well, we get 2, and I'll use that to quash that complication.
Perfect.
Fran, roll your weapons again.
This poor Gorn ship. Jesus. I still wanted to find, but you know.
Akira's are pretty beefy too.
Okay, so that's minus
This is-
5 to its resistance.
This is a little ship that could.
Minus 5 to its resistance, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Minus 3, so 6 damage.
So what I'm trying to figure out is it better to give it? We want to re-roll those 4 zeros, or give it piercing 4, or give it piercing 2 and re-roll the 4 zeros. Is, I guess, my question.
If you so you spend on the penetration, we go from 5 to 7. That's more than enough because it's only resistance 8, and reroll the 4
Okay,
because
I'll do that.
that's 4 extra dice instead of buying 1 at a time.
So I use the versatile momentum to buy 1 rank of piercing, or 2 ranks of piercing with 1 momentum, and then I reroll the zeros.
I also want to point out I have call out targets.
I could also point out,
Wait.
well, just by doing 6 damage anyway, that's another 2 breaches.
What does call out targets do?
Whenever I assist a character using either assist or direct, the helped character generates 1 point of bonus momentum if they
Oh.
succeed.
You know what?
But
Christ.
that bonus momentum can't be saved to the group pool, so it's got to be used.
I also forgot that I get to re-roll that 0 instead of quashing it
Ah,
because of my precise
Okay.
targeting.
that's
Oh.
right.
Oh,
So
so
that-
you get 2 momentum back.
Plus 1 float from the captain.
So you're sitting at 3 bonus momentum.
Okay, I will.
And is this the beginning of a round again? Just to
No.
clarify,
Nope.
because they
Okay,
went-
so
okay. I'm just we're good.
so that's two more damage, and I will. Is it better to add more damage or do devastating attack or?
It really devastating. The problem is
We
you're
got
not
one
going
more.
to deal enough. You're not going to deal enough damage either way. It's
I think we've already gotten as much damage as we can out of this roll.
More.
Only just because of the way damage works is because I'm assuming his shields are down at this point.
yes.
So that's a breach right then and there. We've done at
So
least
what-
5 damage. That's another breach. You can't get any more.
Yeah,
so-
it's unfortunately this thing where
Oh, wait.
you're winning so hard that it's hard for me that I can't really give you much more.
Okay, we'll just do power loss then with the
Yeah.
floating momentum.
Yeah. So it
I mean,
loses
heck, if you want to dump it all in power loss and really just twist the knife.
I was just trying to figure out what to do with that 1 floating momentum.
Yeah.
That's all. I know you guys are like do nothing with it, but there's always something.
Yeah.
It was, especially since you can't carry the one that
Yeah, since you can't carry
captain's
it over.
given you. Just hit him with power loss and just Hey, by the way, screw you. Like, oh my god, this poor Gorn ship. Jesus Christ, this is what Starfleet Command is like. I don't want to be on a ship anymore. This is awful.
Another 2 breaches. Oh god.
So he's up to 5. What scale is he?
6.
They shouldn't have messed with that.
He's almost dead. He's gonna blow
I
up.
yeah, I want to
They
hail
had
them.
to hack our systems
But-
and attack our people. Welcome.
Yeah, exactly.
They've been good fight,
Jesus.
not
You're
us.
supposed to be the voice of reason to our bloodthirsty veteran captain.
She is the voice
I'm
of
totally
reason.
the
She's
voice
like,
of reason at this point. They
The
messed
voice of
with
reason
my,
says,
my
"Fuck 'em."
crew.
I mean,
awesome.
Grak is all for taking out the bogey. That's he's a fighter pilot. You end the threat. This is how you end it, by killing it, because he's also a fucking scarred veteran. We need someone who's not jaded by war in a position of power on the ship.
So actually, so it'll go to the other side. Here's actually what's gonna happen here. Gonna spend threat.
Oh boy. Are they overloading the plasma reactor?
I hope
Nope.
not.
Nope.
Don't give them ideas.
Are they gonna go on a suicide run?
I think they're spinning their threat to surrender.
No,
faster.
as the Orion Raider powers up its weapons and fires a torpedo that misses.
What are they shooting at?
The Gorn.
Or, I mean, we do have their captain. I don't know.
Or actually, yeah, it won't matter.
Yeah, I
They
thought
fired
they'd
a
shoot it
particle
at.
beam.
I
they
think
fired-
Did they shoot at the?
They fired
Did
at
they
the
shoot at the
Gorn.
Gorn?
Yeah, and missed.
What a waste of a torpedo.
It wasn't a torpedo,
Was it
actually. They
particle?
fired a particle beam. But missed.
How bad off does that Gorn ship look?
Pretty bad. You gave it a pummeling.
Are they in danger of like imploding and or dying?
Not currently.
Okay, we keep
One-
an eye on that.
one
'cause
more
if they're
hit'll do
survivors,
it.
We can always try and beam them aboard.
We can always call for them to surrender.
I'm-
Gorn wants
that's-
to surrender.
I would like to hail them before we destroy them.
Well,
I think it's their
you know,
turn.
It's their turn right now,
well,
but
it's not so much that. It's you've already gone.
Yeah, someone else would have to do it.
Yeah. So
Say, I haven't done anything this turn.
you did the
You scan for weaknesses.
Yeah.
Ah, that's right.
yeah. The thing is, you went first, so
Ah.
it hasn't come back around to you yet.
Our engineer could do communications.
Or the engineer could definitely open comms. That's true.
Yep.
You can
You can-
do that.
you can do it
operation
there.
from down there. Yeah, that's the thing about main engineering is that you can do pretty much anything from there. That's the trick of main engineering is that you can sort of do anything from there.
Yep.
Because I think it's kind of funny. The engineer has so little to do. Like, hey, can you give him a call since you're not doing damage control right now?
That's good. We
Yeah,
want him
it
to
is.
not have to
Yeah.
do anything.
that is very good.
Well, so it's the Gorn's turn? What are they doing?
Gonna spend. Hang on. Spend a threat. Oh, poor guys. As they try feebly to get themselves back up to operating capacity, they weren't expecting you guys to hit back so hard.
It's those darn claws. It makes it tough to do engineering tests.
So yes, now you could go for the yeah, you could go for the hailing frequencies. I'm gonna say at this point, no. It's
Of course,
the,
if you succeed, we might get momentum.
True.
I'm gonna say you don't need to.
He says, we have enough momentum. He's sick of it.
He says, "You guys dicked on my gourd. Stop it."
Hang on.
I'm okay with this. It seems reasonable.
Okay, so we open a hailing frequency.
Yep.
Gorn vessel. As you can see, I am not an ordinary Starfleet captain, and the Ganymede is not an ordinary ship. Surrender, or we will destroy you. You have 10 seconds to comply. And communication.
But wait.
Captain, give me daring command. Difficulty of 3.
Hey, I'm good at daring too.
I'm not. I'm the reasonable sort.
Bullshit.
Let's see. I don't have intimidation. Dang it.
You are gonna need a wheelbarrow to cart around those massive cojones of yours.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend momentum to get a die.
Yeah.
Just look at Holloway.
Go for
Like, he looks like the kind of guy that would need a wheelbarrow for his opponent.
Yeah, indeed. I don't think any of my values would apply with this.
Well, you already spent your determination.
Oh,
anyway.
yep, I gave my determination anyways. Okay. Boop.
And I can't give him
Dang
my
it.
determination.
If you had a saved milestone, which you may from spending your determination last time,
Oh,
or
yeah.
no, you didn't spend it. You spent your determination
Yeah.
in the first question.
I did give my. I nobody told me to put a milestone down, but yeah, I did spend my determination.
You can spend that milestone to regain your determination, and then use that to reroll.
Yep.
Is that
Okay.
correct,
Uh,
Mr. GM?
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll-
and
I'll-
it was
I'll
for
do
a fairly similar thing, preventing hostilities.
Yeah, I'll do
Yep.
that.
So yeah, you get to re-roll those two.
Okay.
Nice. You generate a momentum, you madman. Captain, Gorn vessel is powering down. Powering down its weapons.
And down red alert.
Take it to yellow alert.
Yeah, if that's not obvious.
I assumed. I made an assumption knowing Captain Holloway.
Yeah, you assumed correctly.
Yeah, well, there's still an armed Orion ship out there.
After another 5 or so seconds goes by, as you have quite thoroughly
Dunked on.
dunked on them. Interestingly enough, after a few minutes pass,
They're just gonna go away. You can keep our captain. We're out of here.
They're just limping away. Okay.
Well, guess we have a Gorn now.
Yep.
Maybe we'll add him to the crew.
That Gorn's gonna stand trial.
Yep.
I'm taking him
should.
back.
oh
So-
yeah, he is absolutely. You are absolutely within your rights at this point to bring him in to stand trial.
Jesus.
Now that that is done, as I said before, Commander Dahl, you have the con. Karak, you're with me.
Listen.
Acknowledged,
Oh,
Captain.
God. Wrecked. Wow. Wow. I was thinking to myself, man, this Gorn ship is pretty tanky. Like,
They have not met the USS Ganymede.
I blow the smoke off my trigger finger.
Until the science officer goes, "Hey, hit him right there," and the fucking Vulcan's like, "By the way, I'm super precise."
Yeah, exactly. Take out their weapons. That is my specialty.
Oh gosh. All right. So
That was cool, though.
I would like to have Karak with me to go to the brig.
Mm-hmm.
And is Captain Greenface awake?
Yeah, he's up by this point.
Good.
So I have the
I-
interrogation focus, but I'm not sure what you use for that role.
It's usually something security, like presence or insight, depending on
Yeah,
What?
that's what I thought. Insight security.
or presence if you're trying to push someone to spill the beans.
All right. I step up to the force field. Say, you look good behind that green face.
Captain's a
Kara's
Well,
not here to say that. Sorry.
racist.
I've hailed your vessel. Let them know that we have apprehended you, and I'm willing to negotiate your release in return for the Federation citizen that you have abducted.
I see. And the device
The device stays with us.
and the
And you can just ask your first officer over there what we just did to a Gorn vessel and see if you want to argue that fact.
Oh, you drove off the Gorn.
We almost destroyed the Gorn. We would have, but I was merciful.
And see Tulum break out into a grin. I see. I have no fondness for the Gorn.
And I have no
I-
fondness for Orion, so quit the bullshit and get to the talking. Now,
You can't
where
say
is
that in
David?
Star Trek.
Captain Holloway says what he wants.
Give me a presence command roll. Difficulty of 3.
Okay. I'm gonna buy a die.
And negotiation comes into play.
Okay.
No, because what he's not trying to get any info out of him. He's trying to convince him to like
Do something.
do
Yeah.
do this thing and we will release you, etc. and so forth. And he
It's a
says,
trade.
well, that device was just a money-making opportunity for me anyway. An opportunity. There's no harm in lost opportunity, and I know when to cut my losses. You have yourself a deal, Captain.
Contact your ship, and you will remain aboard in the brig until this prisoner of yours is released to us. Understood?
Fair enough, fair enough.
Oh, and one other thing. If I ever hear of one of your ships near a Federation outpost again, I'll destroy you. And I just turn and walk out.
And he turns to look at you, Karak, and he says, feisty, isn't he?
Indeed. He just does a little nod, Vulcan-like nod, and says, "Indeed."
And he looks at the door where the captain just left, and as soon as the door closes, he just says, I like it.
Yeah. Correct. Will raise an eyebrow and then spin on his heel and walk out.
And so, as said, you managed to negotiate the release of the doctor's husband. However, she will probably have to answer before the board of inquiry for her actions.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
Unfortunately, yes.
her collusion with the Orions. Now, as of your deal, you did have to let the Captain Tulum return to his ship,
I did.
and and get on his way.
But only after we get the
Yeah,
guy,
only
right?
after we get David.
Oh yes, you get confirmation maybe of I'd say it takes a couple hours because messages have to be sent through subspace and communications have to go through that yeah, well, not so much the bureaucracy, but the communications through his network have to go through, and you hear word that David has been found by a Federation security force wandering the streets.
Okay.
Looks like they kind of just dumped him out in the middle of the road and said "Bon voyage."
Where at? On this planet here?
No, not on this planet here. On I'll say Cestus 3.
Can you
Cestus 3?
Cestus 3. They
Cestus-
rebuilt.
That's where I'm from, I think.
I need to write that down because that's probably going to have to go in my report.
Yeah, to
No,
give you an
Cestus-
idea, Cestus 3 is the planet that the Gorn fucked up in the first episode that they showed up in.
Yeah. No, I'm from Setlick.
From Cestus. I'm from you. Where am I from actually?
I'm from
I
Earth.
remember. I
Yeah.
am actually not from Earth. I am from Utopia Colony in Mars.
I'm from Iowa. I only work in space.
So yes, so anywho, as mentioned, you managed to get your hands on that artifact, and boy, the Federation scientists are already salivating at the opportunity to go over that.
Well, of course. All that power.
The Gorn captain is, as said, going to have to undergo. Probably won't be a trial so much, but it's a matter for the diplomats to work out.
Oh yeah.
Are they going to keep them locked up during the interim, like maybe in an aquarium or something?
What's probably going to happen is sometime off screen.
Can people go by and pay to look at him?
Yeah, you're going to probably have to meet up with a transport ship that will take him off your hand.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That works.
And
okay. Before we leave, would it be possible for a couple of us to go surface side?
sure.
Yeah, we need to make sure we discuss
make sure everything's
with
okay.
the outpost whether or not they want to leave or not.
Yes, and it'll be the same for the other Gorn. Although the question is, did you allow Captain Tulum to take his men with him?
No, I did not.
All right, fair enough. No, that's no fair dose.
And if Tulum asked, I want to say this is so you remember what I told you.
Okay, yeah, no. Oddly enough, he didn't ask.
Okay, good.
So who's going down?
This time I would actually like to go surface side.
I will
Okay.
chill out in the ship.
Oh, cool.
She's got a new toy to play
And-
with.
I was gonna say I have something new to look over unless the captain really wants me to go down and watch
No, you
people's
can
brains. I'll
you
stay
can
on the
stay
ship.
on the ship.
Yeah,
Please.
Dr.
Yeah.
Dalo is still on the surface.
and
I
actually,
believe.
this time you're able to just beam back down because by the time all of this is over, the plasma storm has subsided.
Do you want me to go or stay?
Well, if
So who's going
if
down?
Kara's gonna be messing with the artifact, then you've got the con.
Okay.
So, in that case, I'll take Grak because he was there before.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna take Korn too, just because he hasn't been planet side. Oh, you're good.
It happens.
Airbomb.
God dang it.
So the commander comes up to you and says, you must be Captain Holloway.
You must be Commander. I don't have it in my notes. What's this guy's name?
Uh,
Oh, there it is. Tavik. I couldn't find it. It was right there. You must be Commander Tavik. It's an honor to meet you. How's everything going down here?
Well, other than the prisoners, which my security, my chief of security is keeping a close eye on with the help of your crew and mine.
Don't worry, we'll take them off your hands before too long. We got a Federation transport to meet up with.
Very good.
Now, if you don't mind, I have a doctor to retrieve.
Doctor, what are you doing?
B plot, yes.
I'm putting my pants back on. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my!
I'm kidding.
Presumably talking with the ensign about cybernetics and what have you.
Yeah, so she doesn't have much interest in this place anymore, does she? And well, like, what was her specialty before? She was doing comm stuff.
Yes, I mean, I more or less came here right out of the academy. Few of us did, actually. Malcolm and Lela were in the same class as me. I didn't really interact with them much. But a few of our class got assigned to this outpost as our first assignment. Oh yeah.
Well, what's your assignment now since the power source is gone?
Well, I'm sure there's still going to be some archaeological work done here, so I'm probably going to have to stick around a bit longer. But things will probably be wrapped up here in a couple months. And then I'm going to get reassigned somewhere. Hopefully somewhere far, far away from any ruins. And Pacha pipes in and says, and I hope to go somewhere where I can meet lots and lots of new species.
His name's Pacho.
Pacha. P-A-K apostrophe C-H-A. Pacha.
I could always use more science people if he is a science people.
I do want the bug to join our crew.
He's a silly bug dude. But yeah.
He's got 4 arms. Like, he can do stuff.
Yeah.
And he should join the security division, just saying, because he can punch like a lot.
He can carry 4 phasers.
Yes.
4 phaser rifles. That's scary.
But I will not rob Kara of her science officer.
I mean, we can at least take these two. Come on.
So yeah, the doctor and so the bunch of them are probably going to come over here, and actually your security guys do too. Captain?
Wygo's like, hey, free shuttle.
Yeah, I'll give introductions and such, and
Oh, we do have a free
introduce him to
going shuttle
Captain.
now.
That will probably have to be that will probably have to be turned over to the custody of Starfleet. Likely as part of the inquiry. And he turns to you, Grak, and he says, I'm sure you can get it out of here. I have no wish for a reminder of the attacks here.
That shouldn't be too hard of a problem here. At least their seats would be bigger.
Oh, Captain Holloway. Nice to see you again.
Doctor, How are the prisoners?
Still sedated. They're still unconscious, which is ideal.
Good. Well,
Actually, if I could borrow you for a second, if I can just take you off to the side for a little sidebar here.
kind of raise my eyebrow, but all right. Over.
Nah, yeah, okay, there we go. I didn't want to go over their commander's head in front of him, but there are a couple of individuals that express interest in Starfleet and not being on a science base. If there's something we can do about that, help them out. I personally suggest these two as candidates, but
What are they? What are their divisions, Doctor?
engineer and science. She's into the spirit of communications and cybernetics, and I believe Pakcha over there excelled fairly well with science, with the power source and security. Actually, I think he helped with the Commander Kara when things were going south there. I think.
I'll put in I'll put in a request to command. And I kind of glance over the blonde girl. Is that one of them?
Yes, Captain.
I just give him a half smile. All right, Doctor. I'll put in a request. All right. Well, I think it's about time we get back to our mission. Huh? And that will make my way back over here.
I'll go fetch the prisoners, or are we just going to beam them from there and call it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take care of all that in rather short order. And so we sort of end this fun little episode with
Ganymede, energize.
Hang on, yeah. So we sort of end this episode off with Commander Dahl looking over the device in the science labs and giving it a thorough scanning over. And in walks hang on, who am I gonna have walk in? Oh, I don't actually have any tokens. Never mind. You're just there on your own. Never mind.
You're alone.
What?
Well, no, it's
I'm alone?
You're alone. Well, there are probably a couple science officers around. I just don't have any. I don't have any tokens.
Just use those momentum tokens for your add-on people.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you want more
I'll bring in
to add.
actual. I'll bring in actual tokens from the Kismet game at a later point. But for now, this will do.
Wait, right quick. Was there like an exotic plant anywhere nearby the landing station?
Oh yeah, I'm sure you could have picked up some plant.
Yes! Plants!
I was actually gonna grab one. I was gonna grab one for Commander Dahl if she hasn't grabbed one already. So
I actually hadn't. She would be extremely appreciative. Something to add to the collection.
Brown noser.
So one of the science officer comes up to you. It's Lieutenant. I'll say it's Lieutenant McConnell.
Yes, Lieutenant?
This is really something, isn't it?
It is. It's beautiful. It makes me wonder what happened to them that they left us all behind.
Well, from what I'm reading here, it sounds like whatever happened to their race, they eventually became that civilization down there, the Alphans.
Well, hopefully by the time they are ready for this technology again, we will have it safe and secure and be able to better understand it and explain it to them when they're ready.
Hopefully we'll be around for it too.
Well, can't rush advancement.
No, you can't.
So sorry, this is out of character. Did the device you said belong to those creatures? The
Sort of.
the primitive reptilian dudes?
Well, from what you understand from all the documentation and everything, is that there used to be an advanced race on that planet that died out, or not died out, but there used to be an advanced race on that planet. Their civilization fell, and they ended up evolving into that reptilian race. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, I was
Also out of
just trying
character.
to get that info for report.
It's like that race was the precursor race to this bunch.
Gotcha.
Those Orions that were chasing after them, though, we already got them, right? They're in our custody.
Yes. That is correct.
Okay, just making sure.
I took the liberty of giving Dr. McSteamy a temporary picture.
Yeah, I'm quickly working to turn it. I'm quickly working to turn it into a token.
I think that's Dr. McSteamy from Grey's Anatomy or whatever show that was. It's a token of
Okay,
one
yeah.
of our science officer
Zoomed
guys.
in, yeah. Whenever it zooms out, it looked like Chad Michael. Who invited Chad Michael Murray into this?
I just thought it was funny that Lieutenant, whatever his name is, looked like Dr. McSteamy because it was funny. You could have him look however you want, though.
Oh boy.
Commander Doll.
You guys are something. And so eventually the shift comes to an end, and you all, the lab is sort of left there with the device gently thrumming in a safe containment as our episode comes to a close. The credits sort of appearing over that still image of the device in the container. And that is where we will end tonight's episode of Star Trek Again.
Thank you all for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Nope.
I love the way you hold my hand when we don't quite understand. You walk beside me. I love the place that we call home. Time spent there on our own is close to heavenly. And there's nothing that they could do, and there's nothing that they could say, 'cause there's nothing they can. You take my breath away. Even if the world would end tonight, even if the dark was justified, even if the stars collide, baby, I'll be holding on to you. Even when our days turn into nights, even when our world don't turn out right, even if our stars collide, baby, I'll be holding on to you. Baby, Even if the world